is just not all the way plugged in. Isn't that glorious? Alright, but hello people of the internet, it is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order. Am I about an hour late? Maybe. Did I have to work overtime at work? No. Was I sleepy and had to take a nap after work? Yes. So yeah, I took a nap and I overslept from my nap, so that's why I'm late by about an hour. I don't think there's anything really here is in the news, just a new hint about the Void Sea scan, it looks like. Pretty much just saying, you know, scan in areas that are a little bit more useful. So nothing really much. But yeah, we're going to continue the Void Sea explorations in today's stream. I did do a little bit of farming off stream as far as resources go, so I should have enough to do at least 27 more scans. Whether or not that's going to be enough to clear everything out is doubtful, but, you know, hopefully it'll at least get us to the next day. So, I'm not even able to search the next area starting just yet, so we'll go ahead and employ some scanning. And we'll just keep going here. Whee! And we found an enemy unit again. Woo! Sure, why not? This is a mystery one, so this one will actually be doable compared to those other two. Frozen. And you know what? We're just gonna bring Zhang Yu along. He's been getting used a lot, so why not? He'll be useful here. He will be very, very useful. Stretch the arm. Yawn a little bit because I'm a wee bit tired. Still, though I did just wake up from a nap, so that could be my explanation for the yawn. Oh wow, this is actually easy looking. Still very loud in my ears. Oh yeah, well, we're not gonna have any issues here. In fact, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move here, and I'm gonna charge NP and fire it off this turn. Speed up the process here. Oop. Come on. There we go. Hello, Jimbo. The final mission is a pain in your rear, no spoilers. Oh boy. Well, I look forward to it when I eventually get to it, which will probably be Friday because I am very much lagging behind. Nope. Oh no, I completely crashed. Oh shoot. The game crashed just before I was about to fire off my NP out of time. Jeez, it's lucky the game just crashed right when it did. I am so fortunate for a game crashing like that. It crashed to save me. But how, beyond the final mission being rough, how be things, Jimbo? How be things? A little higher. There we go. We should be good now. Should is the key word here. There we go. Alright, so we'll do it properly this time. You know, not that I did it improperly last time, but, you know, the game crashing definitely was a useful thing. Lucky, but useful. Watch out. Ha! Indeed, Zhang Yu. Ha, indeed. Okay. That was easy done. And it's going to give me a little bit of an odd pattern for revelation here, I think. Spiriton and points. Otherwise... Okay, it did reveal a fair chunk, but now this is a little bit oblong, so I'm going to have to Yeah. This is fine. I need to keep my valuable resources in reserve. Okay. There. Scan. There is a chest around here somewhere as well. And then here. This will unveil. Thank you for unveiling that enemy node at long last. But before we take it. No, not that either. What we could do, though, is actually use that somewhat wisely and scan from here. No, that's not even... That doesn't work. The way actually, no, that is how I thought it would work. Yeah, do that scan. It's a little bit oblong and obtuse, but it is what it is. Hey, and we got us another chest. Sweet. Collect this float Sam as well. And we get probably just some survey points, I imagine. Oh, we also get some dazzling sharp teeth, so that was okay. I'm happy with that. Alright, so this node next. It's another mystery node, so we'll be fine here. Bring along a Scotty. And go. No need for backup. We might be able to finish most of the second map except for the big fights, because for those I definitely am going to need to use the backups, because they are annoying otherwise. Very, very annoying. 3 enemy units. Okay. Let's do this. So this is definitely a 3-turner. I'm gonna need to pop up Shang Yu here a little bit so he does not instantly go down. And then for more stars. And then next turn is the final turn of combat. Yes. My mind is running a million miles an hour. Not really, but I foresee my path for victory much more easily than I had been previously. Because I've been slacking on these missions, you know. Been doing them in very inefficient means when I could have been doing them so much better. I don't even need to use Scotty's buffs. I will do that buff though, just to be safe. And then do. The final invisible hostility revealed. Another foreign alt. Foreign alt? Foreign aft. Aft. And there we go. Easy peasy. Bond 2 for go. Sweet. Another bond for go is a very good day. A very good day. That was lame, but I do not regret it. She can make all the Van Goghs she wants, so I will as well. Alright. Not much revealed from that one, but that is fine. That's very inefficient. Even that's inefficient, but do it. Whee! And Reflector, why would you crash on me? Stop the mirroring. Don't do this again. Dang it, Reflector. You were doing so good. You went on without me having to restart my phone. Do not make me restart my phone. Gosh darn it. Okay, thank you. I know that's too small. There we go. And up. There we go. We did get a present reveal here, so we'll go ahead and check it out. Another flotsam, or floatsam, rather. Shing! What are we gonna get? Survey points and Divine Leylon Spiritons. Okay. Here we will actually want to use Raiko's thing, because it is a little bit more efficient with that little bit of an outlier. And it's revealing yet another thing. Good gracious, there's a ton of enemies in this. So many. And then here. Should reveal, yep, another present. Or treasure chest, rather. I saw that with the little blips on the radar. Brown chest means we get more resources for scanning. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Fins. Okay. Fins, I'm not too concerned about my supply of those, but it's still very useful. Oh, wow. Random. That one was completely hidden. Okay, this is probably another challenge one. Attack a large group of detected fish. No, this is different. Okay. So this one could be easy to do. Sadly, it's not looking like it's going to reveal any missing parts of the map, but... oh well. That's not a small group, nor is it a fish. I think they need to learn what a small fish is. But this still should be fine. I don't know if we're gonna one-turn it here, but we should be decently enough. Should have actually led with the Buster attack there. Oh wow. That was not as big damage as I was hoping to see. Still, we got close. Do that. I should have done that as well. Throw the evasion on him. He needs to be around to wipe out this Blackwing next turn. Eliminate. Oh yeah, eliminate. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Fang, and what else do we get, if anything else interesting? Just some Shells of Remembrance, and 1,000 survey points is actually respectable. I'll take it. But nothing revealed. Okay. Scan it. And then here... I'm trying to guess. I'm betting that's a 4-patch. Yeah, that is definitely a 4-patch of enemy units there. Meanwhile, that's those 4 on that edge, so I'm just trying to think of what the best way to go about this is gonna be. Oh, hello! Another random enemy! Good gracious, what is with all these random enemies? There are some big boys here. I don't know if I'll be able to keep exploring too much deeper. At least efficiently. Okay, so this is going to be survey points and probably a big reward. Probably a golden vote. It was indeed. Alright. Okay. So, when I eventually defeat this, it is going to completely reveal those 3 slots, which will open up these ones down here. I'm just trying to think, what is the most efficient way to go? I could do that. That's going to get me 4. It will reveal that one. I think this is what I want to do. I talked myself into it. It did fully reveal. It stopped revealing as well, because it was interrupted. That's right. Okay. That's another just mystery, so we should be fine just to do what we've been doing. And Zhong Yuing up. Zhong Chong, something along those lines. I still am not sure how the pronunciation goes. I really need to look it up. I'm gonna be honest here. Three enemies. Alright, easy peasy. Another 3-turner node. Just trying to see, how many points am I going to need? 100,000 gets me all the way to Act 4. That is going to be very difficult to pull off, actually. Like, incredibly difficult. Oh wow, I didn't even realize I completely wiped that logo swing. I wasn't paying attention. Do I even need to NP here? I think I do. Yeah, I don't have enough oomph to afford to not. So that was a very easy node, so I'm happy. But yeah, just looking forwards here, unless... I need to be careful. Unless these other story bits give me survey points, I'm going to be very hard-pressed to get through all of the third map here in one go. I think I'm only like at 60,000 survey points right now. I'll check here in a moment, obviously. Another 900 survey points is nice. What am I currently sitting at? I'm at 64,300. So that gets me most of the way through Act 3, it looks like. I do need to do this, though. I mean, I don't need to, but I want to. That treasure chest is very nice. Shing. It's gonna be resources to scan with, hopefully. Yes, scales, that's what we need. Or rather, what we want. Okay. So, I don't need to worry about scanning that, because that will be destroyed when I get this guy taken down. So here is 4. That is the most efficient I can do. Okay, that revealed the enemy node, which was not hugging the bottom like I thought. It is another powerful enemy, though. Beta. I feel like I can take down a beta node, no issues, though. So let's go ahead and bring our anti-archer weapon here in Lambda. Lambda is strong against the archer class. Also, totally forgot to minimize reflector over here. There we go. And launch. I could even attempt to use Osakabe Hime. I'm going to try entering without backup because I've got Lambda. And Lambda is anti-archer strong. We'll see exactly what we're dealing with, and then I'll decide if I need to come back in with these supports. I hope I don't, though. Really hope I don't. What is it up against? Okay, just 3 enemies. That's not an issue. And they have, what effect? Stun to all enemies at the end of each turn. Oh, that's actually stupidly dangerous. Yeah, that's stupidly dangerous. I hope I can take him out in 1 turn now. Because if I don't, I'm screwed. Okay. Yeah, just... I need to one-shot them, otherwise I'm screwed AF. Okay, I might be eating my own words here. I did good damage. Okay, I'm fine. I should be fine. I'll be stalling out a little bit, but when the backline comes in, I should be fine. If the sun is 100, if the sun isn't 100%, I'll be super fine. It is a 100% stun chance. Okay. That is incredibly annoying. So I am locked down until it wipes one of my units. But it's not like it's going to be a hard thing to take down, if nothing else. I just need it to, you know, target one of the Castorias here. Because, wow, that is honestly a amazing gimmick. And had I actually done Lambda's 3rd skill there... Oh, it can be guarded. What the heck? That was how many turns in a row of not guarding against that effect? For everybody. And then just when somebody's about to go down, they guard. Still, the powerful enemy hath been defeated. This should be a fair chunk of points. Survey points, that is. Okay. So the second map is pretty much almost done. 2,500 is nice. There should be just 2 points that I need to observe. And then the rest is all locked behind powerful enemies. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and do this. There we go. Alright. So those 3 spots will be revealed when we eventually take these guys down. But with 68,800 survey points, we can get almost all the way through the next area. So let's jump in. What was this node called? I was not paying attention. It is called Rallying Cry from the Calmest Region. Alrighty. It is a mixed node, so we will go ahead and bring in Zhang Yu again. Where is he? There he be. And we want a Scotty as well. Okay. And you know what? Mo, you're awesome. You really are. But I don't know why I haven't been working up Lambda's bond levels here, so... Sorry, Mo. You're out. And this node, it is actually one of these kinds of nodes, the 3-star currency node, so it's worth doing this way. Awesome. Just 3 more attack formations. We'll have to come back after we get each one to see if it is the one we need. Ooh, crackled my neck. Very nice. Rather more my shoulder. I'm coming in. I don't know whose room this is. Probably Mango's, but I'm coming in. Ah, it's the nurse's office. Oh, hello, Acting Commander. Are you here to see the patient, or are you feeling under the weather yourself? The patient. You can really fight hard with that. Understood. I'm sure both she and her other visitor will be thrilled to see you. Other visitor? Who else? You? Oh, Master, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, really. Go on, settle down before you spill your drink. How's it going, Goey? Enjoying the coffee? That's what Van Gogh wanted. I'm more of a tea person myself, but I can go for the occasional cup of joe, too. I don't deserve this delicious drink. You'd probably be better off if I were dead. No more of that. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm trying, but it's hard. I know, it's okay. Just take it one step at a time. Look, your hands aren't shaking as bad as before. Okay, I'm calmer now. I really am sorry, Master. It's okay, you didn't do anything wrong. Oh, thank you. Mr. Nemo was kind enough to say the same, and I'm trying to believe that myself. But I still shouldn't have gone crazy like that after we were rescued. I'm so sorry. It's a bad habit of mine. There's no one way to be a heroic spirit. You're so compassionate, Master. You're gonna make me cry. Okay, I really have calmed down now. You're still gonna fire me, aren't you? I've got another job, actually, for you instead. Oh, this is the first time hearing about it. What kind of formation did you have in mind? You'll see. Can't move around, right, Goey? Hey, Mordred, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? I can move. I'll go wherever I have to find out what's gonna happen to me. Oh, we're just about to reach the next area. Okay, Van Gogh, let's head to the bridge. But I will not cry upon demand. You can't make me. It is very hard for me to cry, and that is not something to brag about. I am honestly very frustrated at how hard it is for me to cry. Sometimes it makes me frustrated. You're gonna breathe in onions and visit me. Interesting thought process to get me to cry. Can't say I've ever tried that before. You're welcome to attempt it, I guess. Oh, bait. I'd ask you not do that. You're gonna get a lot of looks for that. I see. So you're going to have Van Gogh serve as an advisor. That's right. While she does have an innate compatibility with void space, combat skills aren't exactly her specialty. So, bearing that in mind, as well as everything we still don't know about our noble phantasm, we thought frontline combat might not be the best use of her abilities. In contrast, her quick thinking under pressure has saved our lives twice now. It's nothing special. I just get nervous about different things than most people. That's exactly the quality our leadership team needs, especially given how unpredictable our situation remains. True, our situation is unpredictable. So in addition to Van Gogh's new position, I've decided to make several changes to our strategy and lineup for this third area. First, I'm going to take our reconnaissance abilities even further. I want to find and sink every last enemy in this area, and to do that, I'm going to need help of Osakabe, Hime, Raiko, and you, Lambdarillis. True, with my Leviathans and my authority, it would be trivial for me to send them out on completely silent recon missions, but you do understand that I would have to go out into the Void Sea myself to command them. I suppose if you really insist, Master, I could at least consider it. We absolutely need your help, Lambda. Please? Oh, fine. Just make sure you show me the proper gratitude. I expect obsequious thanks. When you take a service for granted, it begins to degrade over time, you know. Thank you, Lambda. Thank you so much. Very good. As for the data they collect, I trust I can just hand it off to you, Head Scout. Head Scout, is that my pet name now or something? Come on, can't you at least lend me one of your penguins? I'm on a guy in here, you hear? First, they're Leviathans. Second, since personal loans weren't part of my contract, it would cost you 3 times the standard rate. Can you pay that? Relax. Your throw jump is fairly entertaining to watch, so don't worry about changing your style to match me. Is everyone on this ship a heartless Oni? Oh, Sakamehime. I think a little bit. I'm sorry to ask so much of you, Sakamehime. If nothing else, I'll make sure you have all the resources we can spare. Okay, I'll do it already. Besides, this is nothing compared to the day before deadline crunch. With our reconnaissance capabilities expanding, I expect more of us will be working outside the ship, so I would like to take this time to share a useful tip. Some of you may have already noticed, but it seems that craft essence, which employ void-related magecraft, confer void compatibility to their user. While I cannot promise they will let you perform strenuous activities in void space for long periods of time, especially since this compatibility is not embedded into your clothing, it should still be enough to let you fight or work on the ship outside for short periods. So do try to remember to use appropriate craft essences when using Combat Shadow for battles in the Void Sea. Sure, we have a lot more combat options available to us now. As such, in addition to Vanko, I'd also like Yang to stay on the Nautilus from now on, since its sonar is critical to our operations here. Mash, while our defensive battlefields are a lot stronger now, I'd still like you to remain stationed on the Nautilus as our last line of defense. Aye, Captain. Whatever you say. Wink. Yes, sir, Captain. I'll do my very best. I see, so he's decided it would be best for me and Yang to be near Vanko and Master in the event of a worst-case scenario. Raiko, you're the core of our offensive strategy, so that's where I'd like you to stay. I know it won't be easy, especially since you're also on the recon team, so if we can help in any way, let us know. Yes, of course. Then I do have one question. What should I do where my hand is slipped, causing me to accidentally sink a certain indecently dressed penguin? Oh, Raiko, you would be sunk instantly. A joke, of course, isn't that right, Van Gogh? Have all the hellholes to get stuck in. Alright, if I have to go out in the run recon, maybe I'll do that right now. We're almost there, right? Computer room here, we're literally just under the 3rd region of the ocean. Alright, team, this is it. Good luck out there. Don't worry, Lambda. I won't let Raiko get her hands on you. Oh, Machan, would it be okay if I try to sonar him here before we're heading outside the ship? At this point, I ought to be on there to command her. Because not enough to trust to think she would do this. She named it like one of her skills now. I don't hear anything out there myself. Did you just want to make an extra sure? Well, I do have to go out there with a lifeline and all, so, alright. Let's see what this 3rd area is all about. I'm sure that she could be convinced otherwise, maybe say she's not. I mean, really, is Lambda really that indecently dressed? I don't think so. It is what ballerinas wear. Water ballerinas, at least. Machan, Captain. I've got really bad news, incredibly bad news. Do you care which goes first? No? Okay. First off, the waters outside this ship are absolutely teeming with small enemies. Second, about 200 meters ahead of us, there's an enemy ship roughly 3 times the size of the Nautilus. Oh, all those small enemies just sent out a ping simultaneously, and now they're all swarming our way. We're already under attack. Well, that's a hell of a way to roll out the welcome mat. Engine, full reverse. All hands prepare for battle. Yeah, she even acknowledges it, though. She did acknowledge it here. So, that is a step in the right direction. Alright, so 7 enemies here, and looks like it is a mixed single wave. Lovely. I love the single waves. Absolutely adore the single wave nodes. I should probably use a 3rd skill here. You search for an excuse to kill her. See, I wouldn't, just because she and Kentoki are fairly close, and Kentoki's a bro, You don't make bros sad by killing their moms. That's just not a very bro behavior to do, So in the name of broness, I would not eliminate her, just because that would be a poor bro move to do for the bro that is Kentoki. I'm gonna have to NP here soon. Did it done? Good hit. Come on, crit, crit, crit. Ah! Ah, understandable then. If you must do what you... Then do what you must do, Mordred. Do what it is you must do. Though I do admit to curiosity as to why that's the case. Like, she who shall not be named is who she is to me because of, you know, her whole character, essentially. Like, just being who she is enough for me. So I'm curious as to why Raiko is that way for you. I mean, that could potentially work. He is a berserker. Or, you know, just convince Shuten to really hammer down on what happened in that first ladder event, and convince Shuten that being an Oni does not mean she needs to kill the person that she loves, you know, and just get them together, and I'm sure he'll forget eventually. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about now. Alrighty. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In every event, you dislike her more and more. That's interesting, actually, to know. Sounds like the battle's over now. I still can't hear anything from the giant ship you mentioned, though. Are you sure it's out there, Patty? I'm sure. I've been scanning the area every 10 seconds. It's definitely there. The other scout's data backs me up, too. You just can't pick it up because it's not making any sound. If you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and see for yourself? Oh man, it's still there. It's almost like it's just staring at us. Wait, did it just move? Heck, I heard it. It sounds like an underwater thunderstorm. It really does seem absolutely huge, but it sounds like it's actually moving away from us. Hey, yeah, you're right. It looks like it's coming about and heading along the other way. Does it mean we're safe? I can talk. I take it back. I just let out a thunderous roar. It's vaporizing everything in a straight line. It must be using a beam. Are you serious? Yes, but it's moving away from us. Oh, everyone hang on to something tight. Hey, she basically forces her opinion on you, tries to crybait you to follow it, and if you don't, maybe she imprisons you for your own good or straight up kills you. Tries to kill your servants without asking, and is a bit of a hypocrite. All very reasonable. Out of curiosity, given the fact that it has been stated that her saber form has none of this kind of personality and is just literally a cold-blooded killer, would you like her saber form more if that eventually came out, considering it is nothing like the Raiko we know, just a cold-blooded killer of monsters? So probably, like, that is actually probably the serious general portion would be the saber version. Would that be a version of Raiko you like? Although I can't even really call it Raiko. That would probably be Uchigozen at that point. But still, that is all valid points. All very valid reasons. She does try to force the opinion. She does tear up a lot. You be okay? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure why I'm okay with Raiko. Calm down, it's just the aftershock of the landmass from a far-off landmass being destroyed, but if it's just the aftershock... Right you are, Captain. That beam was at least as powerful as an A-rank noble phantasm. I don't think we could survive a direct hit from that, even with our new armor. Oh, my poor eardrums. Still, at least it's over now. It sounds like the enemy ship is continuing to move away from us. I'm sorry, Lady Yu. There must have been so loud for you. Another Van Gogh for you. Anyway, I think that might have been a warning. As in a warning shot, so that's what the enemy's way of telling us not to come any further. If you're right, that would mean the enemy's ship is intelligent. Professor, Scotty, we'll need to discuss later. For now, Soul, looks like the enemy wants to stop here. What do you think? Shall we live the rest of our lives here getting by on whatever fish the voids see? Not an option, no. Right on. Then we'll just have to fight our way out of here. Don't worry, everyone here is still just as ready to fight as ever. All you have to do is give the order. Aye, aye, Captain. You don't like Murasaki either just because of the similar looks. Interesting. I mean, I feel like they were drawn by the same artist might be the reasoning for that. Because I do like Murasaki as a character. Murasaki is pretty cool as a character, but it is the same artist. Well, this is a bit oblong of a, this is a very odd starting skin. The Lambda Scanner PFS has been added to the Void Sea Scanner. Alright, I got a new scanner, and I got a new battle formation, so I feel like, is this map is again bigger. Before I continue, let's see if this new battle tactic is what I need for this node. So, it is, alright, so we can take out this one. So the PCS increases NP strength and debuff immune for 1 turn for all allies and removes the gamma imaginary number. Alright, do I want to go Zhang Yu? No, I should probably actually bring a saber along, so Sumanai. Yeah, Sumanai can come along here. He is in his summer form. He is. Awesome. Enter with that the backup. No, wait, I need the backup! Whoopsie. I crashed. Can't believe I just crashed there. Oh, darn. Oh, me, oh, my. I crashed. My game crashed, you know, just before I could start the battle. Magic character who you don't care for, but also having nothing against, with the skin of she who shall not be named. You bring a very good point, man. You do bring a very good point. I'm gonna have to. I don't know why, but something's telling me I need to abort that mission. It wasn't done properly. That's basically Murasaki for you. Okay. Why did it push me all the way back there? I was here. There we go. Alright, take 2. I need a Castoria, this, and then use the Penguin Carrier Squadron. Nothing against her, but just no. So it's gonna be, so pretty much any servant that, I think Raida is the name of the artist for them, you're just gonna not care for, essentially. Which is completely fair. Goodbye, imaginary number gamma, I think. Ooh, very good starting turn. The hate is under control for now. Ominous. You don't feel like vomiting? Wow, that is actually an incredible amount of dislike. But completely fair. But yeah. Avoiding seer helps. Fair. Completely fair and reasonable. I do need to be careful because these guys are about to get their thing here. I could NP this turn, bring out the final 3, and then just start taking lives. I think that's the way I gotta go. Alright, so we'll do a Castoria boosting here. You can also talk about her without thinking about her. That's good. Let's see, where's the artist for these? The A illustrate. Yep, it is Raida. The code is just something you copy and paste from the past. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, it was taking longer. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. So I'm looking at all the servants that... Do you just don't like how she looks? You are completely fine with the artists themselves, right? Because they've actually drawn a lot more servants than I thought, looking at it. Yeah, because apparently they're also the artists behind... Well, they're behind Kentoki, Shuten, and her. But they're also behind, Moriarty, it looks like. I'm guessing you don't care for Ibuki? Like, since it's sort of the same situation, at least with the higher ascensions there? Or would you keep Ibuki at the lower ascensions for the base form, and then just not go for the summer form at all? There we go. That's another area, biting the dust. And there we go. For now, she's not on the roll list. Fair. Not on my roll list either. Yeah. Interesting Moriarty. I really do need to get... I really want Moriarty too. I really need to get him. Face and body-wise. Gotcha. Alright, so... I did get the PFS scanner a try. Unfortunately, that is mainly teeth. And I only have 2 scans that I can use the teeth for. That's annoying. That I only have 2 teeth scans that I can use. So I'm going to have to strategically use those when I can get a fair bit explored. Because... Actually, so if I use this here, it's going to be a very odd pattern, though, but I want to see the animation at least once. Do it. Okay, that was glorious. I'm very happy I got to see the animation at least once. Although now I am very much annoyed at how many reveal spots I have. I don't know how I feel about... Oh, it's another enemy ship. Lovely. Perhaps, but I'm somewhat annoyed at that reveal pattern. Somewhat annoyed at it, you know? Alright, so this is definitely the way to go. And I'm gonna err on the side of caution, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the all-out battle cry here. Summer Abbey is AoE, so this is good to use. But the thing is I'm a 100%er. I've got to explore everything. So it's just like... I don't know. It's an adorable thing, but I don't really have the resources to do it many times. And now there's so many exploration points. It's just... Ah. Oh, it's an actual big ship. So I did not need to bring in this Abbey. I needed to bring in the other Abbey. Okay. Let's see. Go Mass Hysteria to start with. I want... Do I want crit stars, or do I want a Buster Brave Chain Blast? That is the question. I think a Buster Brave Chain Blast is too good to deny. I thought the same. And we'll go ahead and throw these on Abbey as well, just for later. And a little bit more. Alright, Abbey. No stars, but get blasting. Okay, that was a hilarious rendition of the NP there. Scotty survives! But that was a hilarious version of the NP. Just the whole fish was already bigger than the door. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm proud of Abby there. 3,000 Void Survey points, 5 Twinkling Stars, and a big chunk of the map is about to be revealed. Okay. That was actually very useful. I can get only one more excellent use of Lambda's scan here, so we'll go ahead and use it. Sadly, it does not reveal anything super amazingly spectacular. Died because it got stuck in the door. Okay. I mean, if I do these free quests, probably for sure. So, you know, I think I might do these free quests real quick here. And then... one further and get 8 out of 9 with Melt. I'm pretty sure if I do this here, I'll be able to get a perfect 9 out of 9 by scanning this node here. So I'm going to really quickly run these free quests. So this node, if the guide is correct, is the 4-star node. So we'll go ahead and bring along... Who do I want to bring along? It does say fins and teeth are on right up here, so I don't want the Merlin. But I don't think I'm going to get anybody else other than Merlin, am I? Oh, I'll get a Jean. Sure. Oh, wait, no. Return to original setup. Swipe over to here, which is the proper setup. Alright. So I can actually set this up for the 4 stars now. Awesome. Because I actually have the 4-star CEs now. Okay. So now I need to drop the cost. So let's first increase it by throwing Castoria on the lineup. I said Castoria. Oi can be replaced with Go. And then Yang can be replaced with Mash. And yeah, that works. Alrighty. Effective team setup is a go. Let's launch. Rarely has anything important to say. True. You must have been very happy to get to beat her down in the Shimosa singularity, weren't you, Mordred? You must have been very happy with that. Jean? Why are you hitting so low numbers? Those do not feel like very strong numbers there. I'm not gonna lie. Those felt very low damage. I don't know how hard Jean normally hits those, so that could be standard for her. I don't have her myself, so I really have no good judgment point here. I don't suppose you have Jarcher. Do you, Mordred? Are these kind of damage numbers normal for Jarcher? Do this. Is it a 50 charge? It is almost a 50% charge. Wow, that's kind of annoying. You don't have her? Okay. This should be enough to get NP, I hope. It was. So I should be able to clear this node out in the next couple of turns then. Endless Summer. And then Servant Cheer. And Sword of Selection. And Attack. Oh, she just has 30%. Okay, that would explain the low numbers then. I'm definitely gonna have to go for a support servant next time and use my own archers going forwards if I need to farm the 4-star node, which I will eventually. Not right now, thankfully, but eventually I will. I wonder what the next area will give as far as currencies. Because I know the next node itself is the 3-star, or the 5-star currency node. Alright, and I'm gonna play safe, better safe than sorry, and go ahead and throw an illusory buff on Jarcher as well, and then see where this leads us. Yep, we got the overkill, so we're good. I don't think I got much in the way of teeth from this. Yeah, I barely got any teeth. What the heck? What the heck? Is this just not a good teeth node? Okay. I mean, I am in the 3rd area, so I thought I would be fine. Alright, so this one, I want the 5-star currency CE. I'm going to have anybody on my friend list with this max limit broken, so I shouldn't even try. I'm on the 3rd map right now. But I'm very quickly moving through it here. Let's see. I want somebody with a tooth bonus. Only the 4th and 5th node are good? Lovely. I mean, I was getting like 20 plus on the 3-star currency node, so I wouldn't say that it was poor. It was actually pretty good for the first map's 3-star currency node. Okay, just bring, I guess, Scotty for some form of bonus. Swipe over to here and switch this lineup around. Throw the single copy of Mystery Treasure I have on. And then, rather than Imaginary around, we have Like a Bird. I don't need this on you. And I want Goey around as well. Sorry, Yu. You're being replaced with Mashu. Which does let me throw another Bond CE. Tomorrow the new map gets released. Yeah, I'm not going to make that map today. I very much doubt I'm going to be able to make it there today. I'm very, very slow going this, I can already tell ya. Throw that actually there. I don't need more Bond. I need more damage. This should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Enter without backup. You'll clear instantly and then clear all the leftovers. So I think that's the issue is that I'm, you know, actually going through and trying to clear every single map as I get them. The second map is literally the first time I moved on from the area without clearing it just because I cannot take on the stupid, super healing boss. You know? I do need the support to deal with that one. I should clear it more effectively and then go back and do it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't have OCD, but there's just something so satisfying about seeing a complete clear, you know? Plus, Osakabe Hime has been a very effective clearer, you know? Like, this area is one of the few ones that I'm getting better values out of somebody other than Osaka, you know? And that's with Lambda, which is completely understandable and reasonable, because Lambda is best girl in this event. Well, second best after Mashu, obviously. That's beside the point. BAQ for Scotty here, actually. 6 more scans and you're finished with map 1. Impressive. Okay, we're starting to get teeth here, that's good. I'm wondering if the reason I kept getting like 20 plus, that might be why. I'm not really focusing on the event like the in-event currency bonuses from the units. So that might be why. Maybe my 3-star farming squad is just stacked with people that get extra of the scales. And that's why I'm getting so much. It's a very real possibility. I should pay attention to that going forwards. But I'm hopeful to, at the very least, clear the story section of this 3rd map and unlock the story section for the 4th, because that will also unlock a new node, you know. It is just, what, 91 to get 100,000 points to get all the way there. So it's going to be rough, but possible. It'll be difficult, but not impossible to do. Especially if I can reveal another big enemy, which will give me a fair bit of points. So I want to say I'm at like 80,000 or something right now. Easy peasy. Van Gogh. 35 scans for map. You've really done the... You have done... I've done the math. Or he's done the math, rather. Even if it is just counting, you've done the math. Get a Gapple. Alright. So I'm currently sitting at 77,000. So I'm roughly... Actually, 4... Puts that up to 3. So 34... I am 23,400 points off from being able to get the next map fully unlocked. I get 2 more scans with Lambda. We revealed a big unit again. And we can get another 9er. And we revealed another enemy. It's just a low tier 1, but that's fine. Bring along a Scotty and go back to the start because Zhang Yu's gonna give it to him. Alright, but now we're officially again out of teeth to... Are you doing like mixed scanning between various ones, obviously? Obviously you're doing mixed scanning. What am I talking about? Okay. I mean, I will not deny Lambda is incredibly useful as far as the scanning capabilities go. You just went for enemy to enemy and then treasure to treasure. Okay, that's right, you are also using the guide, aren't you? To get the rough positionings. Not really. Okay. I thought you said you were. Maybe somebody else said that they were using the guide. Ah, the rough positions, yeah. See, I'm doing this completely blind, so that's my excuse. Okay, 3 turning this is done. Just press some buttons and then this node will be done. But you still notice the guide is quite even inside the... Some things there are not even close to where the guide says they would be. Okay, I get you now. I kind of wish that the enemies would stay on the map, just so I could eventually compare what the guide reveals to what my map was. Because I'm pretty sure somebody said that it is all randomly generated for the most part. That's actually very smart. Very, very smart, that. Alright, that was an easy node. I am now out of teeth, though. Yeah, they ping a radar or something like that. And there should be another 3 revealed. Oh, that was actually a bigger one than I thought. Okay. So now I'm at the crossroad point here. I got a lot of higher than, or decent scans, though. Hey, treasure! Look at that. I think I'm gonna go until I hit like 100,000 or so that way I can fully clear this map, unlock the next one, and get some more farming nodes. Hey, more teeth! Hey, there we go. I can use more lambda scanning. Lambda, away! Hey, we got another enemy. Ooh, it's an enemy ship Alpha. Rider this time. So, Zhang Yu should be fine. Do I have an anti-alpha? I do. Yeah, let's do this. Rykos. Lightning Assault of the Ox King shall be used. Do it. It's better safe than sorry to just use these at this point. You're almost 1,200 of the mats and you have 900 at the moment. Yeah, you got plenty of, you've got plenty of mats to clear the maps. No doubt about that. Heavy Cruiser Alpha. That would have been a crit and special resistance. Okay, that's not terrible. Did I also get stars from that? Did that also give me like 45 stars? Okay, that's actually a pretty good one then. But I don't think we're gonna have too much issues. Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine, dude. You're not gonna have any issues. In my humble opinion. I could probably get away with just a Brave Chain, but... Nice. I imagine that since you are farming like this, you probably also do already have the shop cleared out too, don't you? Or at least you're close to it. I can guess. I mean, I'm almost done with the 3-star currency from the shop. Woo! Alright, 3,000 more survey points. Nice, nice, nice. And it's going to reveal a huge chunk of the map. 9's respectable. Okay, if we do here, this is likely going to reveal at least one treasure, it looks like. And it revealed another enemy. You're done with the gold mats. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be the rough one for me, just because I don't have much, bonuses for that. Okay. So I need to think about this, because I do want to maintain having teeth so that I can do some of the battle formations. So I don't want to go wild with using lambda scans, is the thing. Even if they are very adorable and efficient. 300 more silver, 1,800 more bronze, and then you're done. Yeah, you're way ahead of me, man. Way, way ahead. But I do feel fairly confident here that I'm about to get enough materials to go all the way through this map in one fell swoop. I'm at like less than 10,000 points remaining here. Here is a good spot for Osaka Beheme scan. Should also reveal a treasure, yep. Yeah, we're gonna be able to clear through this node, or this, area of the Void Sea today, no issues. And unlock the 4th area, which will have better farming nodes, you said. So I look forward to that. Here's a good spot. Revealed an enemy. Is this the most efficient? No, but it's what it... You used both Abbeys mostly on this event. Yeah, I do. So, the thing is Tris Majestius said to bring Abbey a part of it, but Sion and Da Vinci decided otherwise for some reason. I don't remember the justification they had for it, but the computer, the super smart computer, said bring Abbey, and they were like, I'm gonna just ignore this bit of advice. Like, what's up with that? Why would they ignore a super smart computer's advice? Okay. Bit of an inefficient scan this one will be, but it is what it is. We'll reveal an enemy. I thought it was going to reveal me a treasure chest as well, but I guess not. That really isn't efficient. That's going to have to be what it is. We're going to have a random one spot. Is teleportation good for any mission? I mean, you know, teleportation is good for any mission. It really is. I really don't know why they didn't want Abbey along. Really don't know why. I would love to hear their logic. Okay. We've actually, like, cut a swath right through this map, which is hilarious. Oh no, Gajuna's about to use his MP. Whatever shall I do? Poof. Poof. There he went. I mean, that is essentially what we did, though. You know? We were like, oh no. And then, goodbye. Sure, the first time we had to lose Karna. But it worked in the end because Karna then went Super Saiyan God on us. I just popped my elbows really nice. Do. True. True enough, true enough. Just teleport out or just teleport to the Shadow Board itself. A very, very fair point. Although, I hesitate to wonder if she could just straight teleport out, because the Lost Belts themselves are, like, surrounded by, essentially Dark Souls fog walls, I want to say. That I think we can only pass through because we go through the Void Sea, so I honestly don't know what Abby's interaction with that would be. Really don't know. I'll still teleport. Yeah, true. Also, I think, better stated, it would have been much more useful during the 5th Lost Belt, at least the initial parts. Oh no, we're about to be blasted by an orbital satellite cannon. Teleport to somewhere else. Just keep playing hopscotch until it runs out of shots, you know? Teleport around and probably fine, I'm sure. Open a gate where it fires to itself back. Well, I guess the only reason I would say no to that is because then we would miss out on that epic Orion shot, you know? Because that was a very cinematic piece, and that was epic. Truly, truly was. Yeah, I don't really know if Abby can teleport enemy attacks. If so, I mean, that's thinking with portals. It is thinking with portals. Which is a very valuable thing to do. Yeah, I think the shot is actually a Noble Phantasm, anti-world to be specific. But I mean, Herc can tank the shot, so I'm sure Abby can teleport an anti-world Noble Phantasm. And hopefully, you know, the Noble Phantasm doesn't just, you know, wake up he who is sleep, the slumbering idiot. If the slumbering idiot wakes up from the Noble Phantasm shot, then we might just be a little bit screwed, you know? So we just need to hope that the slumbering idiot does not wake up. True. That kind of entry heat would be devastating, wouldn't it? 800 more survey points. We're very close to having the survey points needed. Just like literally 900 more, and I've got it. There is fine. I'm gonna have random 1 patches, which is gonna annoy the heck out of me. But I now officially have enough. Woo! Another example, Lost Belt 3, the orbital strikes just teleport away. I mean, that was just meteors, and I think he only ever used 1. Hey, golden foe. Nice. I'm pretty sure he only fired it once, and it was just a singular meteor, so that even wasn't that challenging. Okay, I think I officially have enough to be able to push all the way through this area. Oh, no, I don't. It looks like I need 107,000 to fully get to the next area. Gosh darn it. And there's no more obvious things. I mean, this is a big enemy here, so if I can unveil its attack point. Use an electric NP to kill it before he can even become human. True. Collect the flotsam. Also, this giant fish is being annoying by not revealing its full capabilities. One of the rare things you have to disagree. So you tend to agree with Lolly Vinci, then, is what you're trying to say here. Okay, I'm running very low on scales here. I think I gotta do the Lightning Ox King scanner. There we go. That's what I was hoping to see. It's gonna be a mysterious enemy. I don't think I've got the whatever this one is, though, is the thing. I don't. I'm gonna give it the old college try, however. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one the old college try, I think. Yeah. The old college try. I definitely need to clear out my CEs as well, because I've got a lot of old CEs. Yeah, this is the Danger Mission Zeta, I want to say. Danger Mission Zeta. I have no idea what to expect. But, no guts, no glory! Yeah, I remember you saying that. If it is, then I'm just going to back out, because there's no way I can take on a whale. Again. It's a whale. Absorb NP from all enemies and increase... Yeah, no. Back off, everybody, back off. Beep, 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 beep. Just kicking it into reverse here. Don't mind me, Mr. Enemy Zeta ship. I mean you no harm. No harm at all. I'm just gonna go to the next area. Bye, ships. Alright, so... we'll go ahead and bring a Scotty along. Switch back to Shangyu. And my own Scotty. And to that. There we go. Alrighty. Enter without backup. By the way, on this map, most enemies you can't beat anymore without backup. Lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely. Though, to be fair, I am about to bust all the way through to the 4th map here, so... or at least most of the way through. So that's something. After fighting a few battles here, it's clear these waters have far more enemies than we've seen before. Yeah, this is on a whole other level. This entire area is just swimming with enemies, big and small alike. That said, we haven't seen any signs of that super huge ship since we first ran into. Maybe it's like the lord of this area or something. I'd like to make a counter-argument to that assertion. My goddess and I have dissected and researched dozens of these void enemies, and it's clear they're not animals. If anything, they seem more like spring-loaded toys. They're exceedingly simple creatures, which only move in response to stimuli. Big or small, they're still basically nothing more than slightly advanced marionettes. So I can't imagine how beings like that could think, strategize, acquire sociality, or produce some kind of lore that could command them. Hold on, Professor. Is it not true that even exceedingly simple parts can comprise complex mechanisms? Well, sure, but if that was the case, we'd be seeing a void trench ecosystem with a lot more diversity. This whole event's a dream, remember? So this is what we must want to dream Lolly Vinci to look like, I guess. By which I mean some of the enemies we've captured would have had to react different ways to different stimuli. But so far we've only seen creatures who ambush targets, and others who hunt down whatever they detect, which isn't nearly enough variety. That said, we are starting to capture ping enemies too. Some would deny it's possible they could be mutating, evolving, and innovating, but at the moment there's still nowhere near enough behavioral diversity to suggest a leader unit. In that case, there's only one possible answer. Care to guess what it is? It's all just a dream. I could never have imagined you might say that. You do know there is more to being clever than merely saying something surprising, do you not? In essence, if we assume that these enemies are not acting on their own accord, but rather at the direction of another, everything makes more sense. Indeed, this would perfectly explain why these creatures appear to be puppets, because they are puppets. Okay. That's still just speculation, right, Goddess? Truth might often be stranger than fiction, but not always. At any rate, since that giant ship could still conceivably attack at any time, we'll need Osakabe Hime and Yang to keep an eye and ear out for it at all times. Well, yeah, isn't the Summer Abbey the, one that has spent Lord knows how much time outside of the bounds of reality growing and expanding her powers? Guys, we're under attack. You just picked up some pings while she was on break, and I've got a bunch of enemies headed our way. Damn it, speak of the devil. It's another job for the combat team. Alright, I'll do my best to guide everyone while on standby, ready to deploy at any time. I know the other line would have brought Lambda in, but I will not call Leviathans anything other than Leviathans. 3 waves. This wave is a big wave. 6 enemies, huh? That's a little annoying. Just a little bit annoying. Well, all abbeys are just in the Doctor category. So that's all I will say with regards to that. At the current time, you know, if we eventually get an adult abbey, then I don't know. We'll approach that bridge when it comes. Though there has been some pretty amazing, like, fan art of that, and it's pretty cool to see how creative people can get. Pretty cool. Alright, so this wave's nearly done. I should probably throw an evasion down, just so I don't lose my main DPS. Okay, I'm experiencing audio lag at this point. So there is some desync between the button inputs and everything else, but that happens eventually. And it would require resetting the game to fix, so I'm not going to be fixing it right now, because that just sounds tedious. From what I've seen, not so much with the Abbey ones. Give me a second here. See if I can find one of them real quick here. Ooh, this could be bad. Throw that foresight up here. Better safe than sorry. Okay, this one actually is going to be simple because it is a single dude. It is a single dude. Let me see here. Is this the one I'm thinking of? I don't think so. Oh, focus on this. Do that. That. And that. Do. I don't think this is that one. Or is it? Yeah. that's not the one I thought it was. You mean Salem? I mean, you know, when you channel the power of Yogg-Sothoth, I'm pretty sure you can look like what you want to look like if you really put some effort into it. Of all the times for me to leave the bridge and go on break, I'm so sorry, everyone. No, this was my fault. I should have planned better. I'm sorry to ask this, but I'm afraid I'll need you to stay on the bridge at all times from now on. As for long-range enemy scans, I want you to work alongside the professor to engineer a viable technology for remote operations. I know it won't be easy for you, Osaka-Hime, but we need your help with this. Forced overtime? Why me? There's no servant out there who needs breaks, reads, is lazier more than me. Is that really how you feel, Batty? I find it inspiring myself. What's true? I don't know. I don't know what I said what's true for. I really don't remember what I answered that's true for. Ain't dancing and fighting day and night to help people I care about. I couldn't ask for a better second life. So this is the determination of a servant who gets infinite magic energy from the Holy Grail known as love. You're shining so bright I can't even look at you. No, Abby probably can look like what she wants, because she is the priestess of Yogg-Sothoth, the second most powerful being in the Lovecraftian mythos, and the only one who is said to probably survive Azathoth's eventual awakening. Of course, you're still just my master, but seeing how wholeheartedly you believe in the servants who have been fighting one arduous battle after another for you, well, now I know for sure that you're someone who deserves every ounce of love and respect I have to offer. So cute. Can't let her beat me. I'll work hard, too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one, because, sorry, Osaka-Hime, but just not my type. All that aside, this workload definitely isn't sustainable, so what do you think of a viable long-term solution? Would help if we all drink coffee together. Probably not, huh? Actually, that sounds like a great idea. Those who must round the clock without sleep should get to enjoy something that makes it worth their while. So I'm sure Soul will make some delicious coffee for us. Right, Soul? Sure. I'll do my best. You meant you can, not can't. True. Yep. It's just a matter of time before Abby descends, possibly for warning whatever part 3 will be. Because she did descend to warn us of part 2. So I'm sure Abby will descend to warn us about part 3 eventually as well. Although, what if part 3 of FGO is against the Eldritch? That would be something. Okay, so I have to bring in Yang, because that is my policy. I will always bring in the support servant, who is, if they're offered. And enter without backup. Well, the thing is, I really don't think it's impossible for, split. What's the word I was looking for here? I don't think it's impossible that she can't split her focus and that we only have some of Abby on our team right now, I think it's a possibility. I definitely think it's a possibility to get another Abby, though whether or not they wish to do that is a whole other question, because I can't really think of a servant outside of Seba who has gotten more than one variant. Yeah, I'm now actually legit thinking, is there any servant outside of Saber who has gotten more than one variant? I guess you can't really count Jean either, because I guess you could somewhat count Jean, can't you? But Jean and Jolter, I mean, they're two different sides of the same coin. I don't know. Saber and Jean... Abby is popular, yeah. I feel like others would get first. I mean, we still haven't gotten Swimsuit or Reshka Gold. Let's be honest here. This is great. They've got our work cut out for us, huh? Hi, Marines. Hi, Master. Nice to see you on patrol. What's that you got there? Oh, this Miss Yang gave it to... Shh. Master's not supposed to know about that yet. Alright, never mind. Yang is supposed to be on the bridge. Oh, hi, Master. How's the patrol going? Shenanigans. I know what you're thinking. You're wondering why I'm out here and not on the bridge, right? Well, I'm not sucking off if that's what you're thinking. There's actually 2 of me right now. I think that point just got proven. If Yang can make multiples of herself, then I think Abby can too. What are you talking about? So I speak much faster. Well, even though my divinity skill includes authority over divided spirits, that doesn't mean I can literally or miraculously manifest a divine spirit. In fact, usually my divinity would expand beyond what I could contain as a single servant and cause my spirit origin to completely melt down if I tried to make another full-fledged copy of myself. But then I surprised myself by discovering I can cool my excess divinity by casting out into the void sea, which let me use it in ways I would normally never be able to try. So thanks to that, the professor teaching me how to use memory partition, and some lady got us this rune magecraft, I finally managed to clone myself. Okay, it's a complicated thing, but, you know, it's possible. Is it possible to get Xmas Abbey? Actually, it is possible, especially if the arcade servants eventually come to NA, because arcade has Santa Helena, but we have Swimsuit Helena, so Santa servants are possible, though... Given the fact that Santa Carna was a thing, it is possible that any servant can be a Santa servant at this point. And they've got a lot of Santas to work through. You know? A lot of Santas. It's just more of a question, since it does seem like the Santa-ness gets passed from servant to servant. Who will the most recent Santa pass their Santa powers off to, is the question. You do know who the most recent Santa was in JP, right, Mordred? Call it, you use void space only extra-dimensional secret ultra cloning technique. So why'd you clone yourself out of curiosity? Well, to tell the truth, the workshop team was kind enough to help me with a selfish request. I figured, since I only need my sense of hearing to perform my recon duties, maybe we could let my true self handle that, and let my clone free to pursue other things. I mean, the sonar, Reed, Batty, and me have been holed up on the bridge ever since we got to this area, right? That sort of thing can't be good for your mental health. Plus, having another one of me around would solve a lot of problems when it comes to battle recon, or even just taking breaks. Fortunately, I was able to clone Batty too, so it wasn't completely selfish. She loved the idea of having another one of her around. She was very excited about being able to expand her scanning range, and sleeping more when one of her wasn't on radar duty. So, you hid for me something to do secret with the Marines, though. Okay, I will not spoil. You already found out about that. Well, I've been thinking about what I could do for you and everyone else here to thank you for being so kind to me. And I came up with the idea of using extra food research to, make a really strong good luck doll charms. Anyway, since the cat's out of the bag now, I'll just seal myself. Would you like one too, Master? Thank you, Yang. Kind of looks like the... Let's not say a face with 3 legs. That's a bit rude. The flag of Sicily or the Isle of Man? I know it's creepy, right? I was so focused on imbuing them with good luck that they somehow ended up looking like, well, that. Still, creepy or not, I'm proud of how well it came out. And they do say the devil's in the details, so... Master, it looks like the me on the bridge just picked up more enemy signals. Is this what it is meant by speak of the devil? Come, Master, they're calling for all of his officers. Don't worry, I can fight too if I have to. Okay, now the question is, can they do this duplication thing with MASH? Because more than one MASH would be very nice. 3 enemies. Okay. You don't think Melt is gonna get an Xmas version? I mean... I could theoretically... I mean, true, there are a lot of sacrifices, and there is a lot of sacrifices who do not yet even have alternates. Reed, Lip, and King Protea. Plus, there are 2 sacrifices that still have to be fully released yet. So, the odds are slim for a Lambdarillis Christmas, but, I mean, thinking of it logically, outside of BB, the Sakura 5 should technically all have, like, 3 different variants available to them, since they are composite goddesses of 3 separate goddesses. Like, base Melt is the embodiment of her Sarasvati aspect. Lambdarillis is the embodiment of the Leviathan aspect. So that just means that we need the embodiment of her Artemis aspect to be released, and then that'll be all possible variants of Melt. And you know, what better one for Artemis than Christmas? Other than, I guess, Valentine's Day, I guess. Would also be a pretty decent one, but... yeah. Can you stop draining my NP, you Logos air bladders? It's not very nice of you. Good. Good crits. Ah, I was hoping for a crit. Did that evasion just drop before before he even took a hit there? I feel like that evasion just disappeared right before he took a hit. I might be hallucinating, though. Very, very real possibility of hallucinations. Okay, so it wasn't just me. The evasion did disappear before he even took the damage. Okay. Oh, it happens shortly before they actually hit you. Okay. So it wasn't a glitch. Or it might be a glitch, but I'm not crazy, as I thought is the bigger thing. It's like one hit dodge disappears before it takes damage, but it still gets evaded. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know, I would really like it if these story nodes also dropped the surge in currency. I'm glad it was just a regular enemy attack. We've been seeing a lot more of that lately, though. I'll say I can't even remember how many times they've attacked us since we got here. Yeah, it hasn't been that many. That's because baddies, Origami, and my ladies in waiting have been taking care of the low-level threats on their own. You mean those flame spirits you have in battle? That's right. They're the attendants who used to serve at my Singzhu, my lunar mansion's inner palace. They are the flame spirits, but they also are known as fire vampires. They're surprisingly cute, but they do have a tendency to burn my origami whenever they play together. Sorry about that, baddie, and I'm sorry to bother you while you're on break, master. Say hi to the other me for me. Yeah, I know. Master. It is I, your Shadow Prefect. I have report I would like to make. Report, complaint, go ahead. How very open-minded of you. But really, this is of no great importance. I only wish to say that it was difficult enough keeping an eye on everyone on the ship before Lady Osaka-Bahame and Lady Anne cloned themselves. Still, as long as I'm around, I will not let a clone or two distract me from my duties. In the meantime, as I suspected, there continues to be no sign of anything suspicious aboard the ship. Keep up the good work, then. I see, so we don't know Reiko's been spying on us. I knew something was off. Lambda! I wasn't hiding, I just happened by. I love that little water sound effect that just happened. That was a good little water sound effect, especially since Lambda/Melt is technically a slime. So, you know, she could just gloop around and everything. She is probably the strongest slime in existence, to be fair, so, you know, there is that. Anyway, I was thinking about that colossal enemy. You know, the one with the A-rank noble phantasm? What do you make of it? What? I said I wasn't going to fight, and that's not going to change unless absolutely necessary. I really doubt it's as strong as a mythological demonic beast, so Raiko and the others should be able to handle it. Besides, it looks like you understand what the true threat is here. We shouldn't be worried about what's out there. We need to worry about what's in here. That's why I'm glad to know you've got someone keeping an eye on us. Now that I know you've got that covered, I can focus on helping everyone else. You seem a lot less guarded than everyone else. I'm pretty sure you know this about me, but I couldn't care less about what happens to humanity. BB might be helping you guys out, or at least claim she's helping, but that doesn't obligate the Sucker of 5 to do the same. As far as we're concerned, humanity is none of our business. I sure don't care about saving the world. Get it yet? I've been helping you out because I feel like it, or because circumstances demand it. This is no different. I didn't ask to be summoned, so now that I'm here, I consider seeing your pathetic face a bare minimum of compensation. I'll make this simple. No matter how dangerous the being behind this incident might be, or how much of a threat they might pose to humanity, you're the one who has something about them, Soul. Not me. Just keep that in mind. And while I'm out, I'm only giving advice out. Don't be quick to trust anyone else here either. Just the fact that BB decided to help you means whatever this is, it's seriously bad news. Oh, Master. What's up, Marine? I'm good, thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. Thanks so much, Master. I'm the Marine that almost got sucked out into the void space when we collided with that reef at the start of all this. I'd probably have died out there if you hadn't rescued me. Sure, I could always come back if the captain made me again, but it was still super scary at that time. Anyway, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you saving me back there. Thanks again. In that case, you're welcome. He's got a doll. Yeah, Miss Yang gave it to me. She gave you one too, right, Master? It's a little creepy, sure, but it's soul-made. I've been carrying it around with me everywhere. Yours is a little different. Ooh. You noticed, yeah? Huh? Yeah, I drew those little swirls on the cheeks myself. Thought it'd be cuter that way. Besides, it's more fun having one that's not exactly like everyone else's, you know? I feel like doing that might void the protections here. Also, did the stream just completely freeze? Out of curiosity, it's frozen on my Twitch dashboard view, so let me check real quick by refreshing. I hope it didn't freeze. It doesn't say it's frozen, so that'd be weird if it did. If it's frozen, though, you guys can't hear me. Probably. Are we still going? We're still going, okay. I like having something like everyone else's. Really? I mean, woodlock prints and lithographs are great and all, but don't you ever feel like drawing your own stuff? Anyway, me and my doll here ought to get back to work if we're going to keep helping you out, Master. Better do the same. Swirls, hey? I think Nemo might be compromised. He did insist on imprisoning Van Gogh as well. Yang? Again. Let's go. I wonder if Nemo's compromised. That would be a twist. Oh, that would be quite the twist if Nemo himself was the compromised, the traitor amongst us. That would be a twist and a half. Well, it's finally happening. Yeah, we're still in combat range of the target, but it's coming straight at us. It's not even bothering to stay silent anymore. Computer room here, I'm putting the analysis of the enemy ship I made up on the recon team data up on the monitor now. So this is the massive enemy ship. Has it sent out any pings yet? No, not yet. Well, keep your ears peeled. Once it does, it won't be long before it unleashes that incredibly powerful beam. In your room, back us off slowly. Keep our nose pointed at the enemy ship Alpha. Hey, Draconic. Welcome to the stream. Happy things. Yes, I've seen Nemo. He's hiding something under that turban. Does he have a Voldemort on the back of his head, too? Roger that. I'm going to keep my transmissions to a minimum for now. Plate safe. Engineer out. Hopefully it'll leave without noticing us. If it doesn't, our only option is to flee while bombarding it with torpedoes. Incidentally, my calculations say that even with our current powered-up torpedoes, it would take at least 13 to sink that thing. And we can't ram it with my Nautilus Noble Phantasm, as there's a nearly 100% chance that'd be suicide. Math is a cruel and unforgiving beast. I see. It won't be easy to fire 13 torpedoes in quick succession, but I'll do it if I must. Okay, in the meantime, we'll keep putting distance between us and the enemy ship to avoid a worst-case scenario. Anything to add, Acting Commander? Keep doing the good work. Mostly relaxing today, and you read a Silent Hill Resident Evil fic. See, I'm not too familiar with Silent Hill, so I'm not really sure how to judge that. Also, out of curiosity, have you played the new Resident Evil DLC that dropped, Zach? Because I've seen that people have started posting stuff about it. I don't actually own the Resident Evil Village, but I'm just wondering what your opinion on it is, if you had. Not yet? Fair. Good luck out there, everyone, indeed. I can't hear anything anymore. I think we're okay. I think so, too. It might have taken us an hour, but we've just about retreated to the edge of this area. Yeah, it looks like we're in the clear, though I almost get the feeling it let us get away. Way to go, everyone. Good job. Congratulations, Acting Commander and Captain. Still, I do have to wonder if we're going to have to fight that enormous enemy ship at some point to go on the next area. Yeah, we probably will. Given its size, its strength, its sharp eyes, its sheer speed, it's definitely going to be the toughest challenge we've faced so far. So it's crucial we come up with a strategy and make sure we're ready. We can't afford to jump the gun on this one. Now, what could we do? Maybe we could take it out with one hugely souped-up torpedo, or perhaps read its behavioral patterns and plan a surprise attack, or... Nemo, I mean Captain Master, I'm sorry, but could I say something? What is it, Goey? Well... Oh, sorry, I just picked up several pings behind us. A group of small enemies is headed our way. I see them too, although, that's no small group, it's a dick a big one. I'm sorry, I'll come back later. Yes, do that. Right now, we're gonna go to the frying pan straight into the fire. We need to take care of these new enemies. Hang in there, Riker. I'll send reinforcements as soon as possible. Understood. Dorellis, I'm sorry to do this, but we need to borrow your familiars again. By all means, just know that if you're going to use my Leviathans, I won't tolerate failure. Noted, Lambda. Duly noted. I shall not let down, Lambda. It's a big guy, of course it is. BAQ. You're a foreigner class, Yang, so you're gonna be used here. Plus the defense down will be very useful. Do that. And then that. A little bit of this. Oh, definitely one of these. That. And we should have... We do have an NP for Yang. Hopefully it's strong enough to wipe out this small enemy fleet. I should also try to tease the Hawk. It's fun. I could. But I don't really know. I don't have... Oh, wow. How did I get overcharge damage there? Where did that overcharge damage come from Yang? Is it the burn? If so, I did not know that about her. But I don't really know if I've got anything I can tease him with, is the thing. I mean, the Jack thing is your thing, you know? I don't want to steal your shtick. Make sure you all have Nurse take a look at you. I'm glad everyone made it back safe and sound again. Still, I hope that's not going to be a typical enemy from now on, especially since they're still too small for our torpedoes. Captain, Master. Hey, Goey, what'd you have to... You had an idea, I think. It's no big deal, really, but... What if, for that giant enemy, we tried close-range combat again? Are you actually saying we should attack that colossal enemy ship directly? Yeah, so, but not just that. The idea is to chip away at it, up close, then finish it off with a torpedo. Since that ship's so big, maybe it can't defend against attacks from point-blank range. You should find a group of people wanting to tease Zahak with Jack. Not just have Jack, but also Abby. Plus, now that Lady Lamdris here, we should be able to approach it very quietly. If we attack it with a big enough weapon, we may be able to damage it surprisingly easily. Hey, yeah, if we can get close to destroy its weaponry, or somehow strip it off its armor, I think it could work. Oh, Lady Osakabihime, yes, that's right. But how goes your playthrough of this event, Zahak? I'm guessing you are pretty much at the time gate at this point. With a big enough weapon, it should be fairly easy to go toe-to-toe, or maybe fin-to-fin, with that big ship. Oh, you're some amazing, Professor Van Gogh. I had no idea you were such a smart strategist on top of being a genius painter. I've been too anxious to talk to you up till now, but as a bit of a dabbler in the art myself, I super respect you. You're too kind. I really appreciate you saying me to, so... Yes, hi, computer room here. Sorry to butt in, but I overheard the whole thing. It's a fascinating idea for a battle tactic, but there's still one thing we need before we could actually do it. A super aggressive servant with one hell of a close-range noble phantasm, and the ability to use it in hand-to-hand combat. If we can get someone like that for the next summoning, then, yeah, I think this plan would be well worth considering. So between that and all the repairs and improvements we're still making to the ship, I think we could stand to collect some more resources. Let's get to work. Let's get down to business. Alright, Commander, let's get back to the bridge and figure out a plan for acquiring more resources. Me, a strategist? No, you're wrong. It's not like that at all. Uh-oh. Surprise, surprise. I'm just pretty good at entrapping people. Goey's got a secret. But I don't think that, Van Gogh is the antagonist here. I really don't. I feel like it's a red herring. I definitely feel like it's a red herring for Van Gogh being the antagonist here. Alright, next battle. Part 5. You have more stuff, but you're going to do it slowly so you won't notice it until it's too late. Ooh, clever. Much like you had the, I suppose, with me and you held on to that. We finally got enough resources for another summon. Alright, this next servant needs to be someone who excels with a huge close-range noble phantasm. Doesn't need to necessarily excel at close-range combat, because excelling at close-range combat doesn't necessarily mean a strong noble phantasm. Which means they're probably going to be a berserker, huh? You not care for berserkers, Captain? I think they're pretty cute myself. You think, between their brute strength and their inability to communicate, I think it's sensible to be on guard with them around. So I wonder if, I caught on really quick and got away from it. I mean, I guess it just stopped going into my vernacular for a little bit. It will probably drift back around to my vernacular at some point. Though, Lord only knows what I'm going to pick up next week, given that Ragnarok will finally be dropping. It's less than a week away until I will begin Ragnarok and suffer immensely on whatever the highest difficulty is on stream for Lord knows how long. Though, sadly, I probably won't be able to do a super long stream next Wednesday like I hoped for, since next week, Thursday, is my next lecture exam. Sadly. Let's do this. You hate to break it to me. Oh, what are you hating to break to me? If 6.5 drops by then I am going to be avoiding the Grand Order subreddit. Fran. Summer Fran does have it. Oh, 5.5. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be a little rough because I've got God of War, I've got Pokemon. You know, that might be a bit rough. Yeah, this was not too bad as far as Berserkers go. I see. Still in the maze, huh? It's going to take a lot of work that into a weapon capable of destroying that ship's armor. Here's the story, Fran. Can I be hot? That's right. Once again, you summoned just the servant we need, senpai. Scotty, are you there? She does not. That's right. Fran doesn't like being hot. That's right. No, Fran doesn't want to be, Scotty. No, you misinterpreted. I speak Fran. Oh, I'm not hot, but I'll bring the heat. My bridal blade can skewer that whale. Whoa, that's a big hunkin' blade. It does look like it would be perfect for piercing that ship's armor and damaging its interior. Although, no matter how you slice it, that weapon can't have been designed with any thought of portability, right? The scientist who made her must have some kind of idiot savant. I'd love to meet them sometime. Yeah, no, I'm not leaving in a room together. Oh, I don't know these people. Who are you? Hi there, I'm Yang. You can call me you if you'd like. Well, friend, you're a lot taller when you stand up straight, aren't you? Oh, you're tiny in Chinese. Tiny Chinese. So cute. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're the cute one here, Fran. Nice to meet you, too. And you? I'm Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Go ho ho. Good one. I think I like you. Are you a monster, too? Ooh. Glad to see you two getting along. What, to hang out? Oh, would you mind modeling for me? I think I can make a great painting of you. You remind me of a sunflower. Okay, let's go. Well, that's fast, friends, isn't it? Do you think there's something about Professor Van Gogh's identity that needs to be hidden? Okay, buddy, I think that's our cue to get out of here and head to the cafeteria. Sifu Scotty managed to recreate lychee flavored ice cream bars, so let's see how they came out to be. Yeah, I just did something I shouldn't have, didn't I? Machan, please don't get rid of me. Don't worry, Osaka Beheme. You're still the primary torpedo. Don't worry about it, baddie. Oh, Kami, that was horrible. I can't imagine any more horrible torture than hearing your own clone say something stupid while it's literally standing right next to you. Alright, this may not make up for it, but incoming. I'm picking up any hostiles headed our way on my radar. It looks like more of those mid-sized guys. Alright, I was so caught up in the conversation that I didn't notice. They're coming in from 213, and they're pinging the heck out of us, too. I think this might be a job for Fran. Here, I brought Fran with me. After she lied down, she wouldn't move a millimeter, so I had to put her on a trolley. 'Cause I'm a go-getter, right? Ayy! Wonder how often you shoot her. Well, at the end, will it traumatize her? Or will it make her qualify for the gunner servant class, eh? We still need a gunner class servant. We know Karna's a possibility, as is Billy the Kid. No, Karna's Blaster. I might qualify for the Blaster class then. That's right, I forgot. It's Blaster is what Karna qualifies for. So tired, too much effort. Someone crank the AC. I'm sorry to interrupt your heartwarming new comedy routine, but we really need your help right now. I forgot Karna is for Blaster class. Alright, we got Fran in the house. But yeah, I mean, clearly Megumin will be the grand caster of that class. Of the Blaster class? Quite possibly. Okay, This is a lot of enemies. I really don't think Fran is actually suited for this. Yeah, this is not something Fran is suited for. Who thought Fran would be suited for this? These are monsters. And not the good kind of monsters either. Good gracious, that's not good. Heal. I need to throw the buffs on him now, because other people are going to start going down here. You wouldn't have thought Yang X Fran could have been a possible ship. I'm sorry, but that is one I cannot get behind. It is Fran X Mo. Fran Mo is the ship to go with there, man. And that is how I will see it. Fran Mo. Especially after the anniversary cinematic thing. That just solidified it in my head. Pure solidification in my head of it after the anniversary cinematic. No. No. Melt is for me and me alone. No one else. I don't care what Mr. Moonboy says. He lost Melt. She is not his anymore. And nobody else is going to take her either, as far as servants go. No other servants. Well, that wasn't that hard-hitting as I had hoped it would be. This isn't good. I got full crits next round, if nothing else, so that's something. Sumanai. Sumanai, Scotty, Zhongyu. Go! Eliminate! Delete! Annihilate! Something else that ends with an 8. Bye, Scotty. Bye, Zhongyu. Wow, these guys are not playing around at all. Okay, throw an invincibility on here just to be safe. And drain his NP. He doesn't need all that. And then go. Please. Eliminate. Delete. There we go. Good Lambda. Good Lambda is good. There we go. Alright, it looks like there's only a couple more nodes left in this zone before we unlock the next one, and hopefully a better farming node. We won. We beat the event. There's still plenty left to go. I'm sorry, Fran. Oh, sleepy. You use too much electricity. Very well, then why not come to my workshop and take a nice long nap? I have a good deal of work to do on your noble phantasm anyway. Can I come too? I didn't finish my sketch yet, so... Yes, of course. I'm always happy to be surrounded by my beloved children. I don't think we can tiptoe around it much longer. When do you think we should bring it up, Master? Hoping she'll figure it out herself. Well, sure, of course, but... I think I actually do have Fran myself. I don't think I've leveled... I know I have... I'm pretty sure I have base... Or Summer Fran leveled. I think it's the base Fran that is not. Hey, you, since they're so obviously talking about something that's meant to be secret, would it be terrible if we were to interrupt and join them? You sure love to your name, don't you, Batty? I think it would be best if we left this matter up to them. Besides, as the two people in charge of the ship, they seem to be the best equipped to do so. I couldn't have said it better. Acting Vice Commander, the best we can help now is by doing our jobs. Then you might want to quit yapping and get your head back in the game, you. Hear that little guy around 135? Not anymore, you don't. Oh man, now you're beating my score again. Osakabe Hame is turning this into a game. Makes sense. Normal Fran is your stranger berserker. What do you mean by that? Out of curiosity. I'm not really sure what you mean. Oh wow, I'm low on AP. Let's go ahead and use 2 bronze fruits just to be safe. Okay, we'll bring Fran along, even if she is at a disadvantageous positioning here. Let's go. I'm really low on resources for scanning. Ah, your strongest. My strongest berserker is, of course, XA. But that makes sense since she is in the A tier of waifus, even though I still have yet to put her on the, I really do need to upgrade my overlay, don't I? I've had it for a while. I think it's time to upgrade the overlay and throw Jalter and XA on there as well. They deserve to be on there, you know? Since they are in the A tier. Alright, we've been planning the big guy's takedown for some time. Now it's time to blow him out of the water. We've already got it sound in our proverbial sights, so all that's left is carry out the plan like we practiced in the simulation. Everybody ready? Aye, Captain. First off, my Leviathans will, like silent and graceful swans, bring the assault team right alongside the enemy ship. It'll be a significantly more difficult performance than usual, so I'll be there to lead them. Next, I cut the armor. And from there, I use my Noble Phantasm to run the beast through in a single blow. As for me, I'll stay back with Raiko to defend both her and the ship. All that aside, we certainly don't look like a group of warriors set off to battle, do we? It does feel weirdly like summer here, doesn't it? And this is definitely one of those ragtag crews I've ever come across, that's for sure. Still, the fact that they're taking this unprecedented threat so lightly does seem something like heroic spirits would do. It looks like it's time. So it does. Okay, no more pointless chatter. All hands who've arrived at the designated position near enemy ship Alpha, begin the operation. Only thing you don't have is a Scotty for supporting. Scotty is very useful, but not necessary. Bleh. You're heading out now? Alright, man. It was nice chatting with you, dude. I hope to see you on Friday's stream, where I'll be continuing this event, because this is a lot longer of an event than I thought it would be. A lot longer. But that's a good thing, actually. Tis a good thing. See ya, Mordred. Yeah, I mean, I'm only on the, what, third or fourth map or something like that? I think third map. And I'm very low on resources to keep going. I have no idea how many maps there are. It's gotta be like 4 or 5 maps, isn't it? I don't know. I'm very far behind is all I really know. Well, that's because I have been doing the exploration on stream, and I was very stubborn and cleared out the whole first map before moving on to the second, so it's my own fault. I'll freely admit that, you know? I will freely admit it's my own fault that I am still on this, or still so far behind in the event. Freely admit it. Bye, Fran. Poor Fran. She's being touted so hard here, yet they're throwing archer-class enemies at us. Like, that's just mean, you know? That is just being mean. To poor, poor Fran. Alrighty. I wonder if... Ooh, I might unlock another battle formation with Fran here at the end of this chapter. I imagine I probably will, actually. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would make sense. Well done, Zhang-Yu. Well done, indeed. Oh, that was not what I was... Whoops. I should pay better attention to how many waves there are. Shit. I blasted that NP too early. Damn it. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum-dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum-dum-dum. Good crit, though. That gives me hope. Oh, there we go. The dumbness is fading. The dumbness that I feel is fading away with that critical destructions. Whew. Relief has now been flowing through my veins. Stretch the arm. Alright. More tentacles. Excuse me. And a berserker, bringing Fran along again. Excuse me. Yeah, this will be fine. No currency drops for this one, it looked like. Oh. Modified Noble Phantasm Void Space. Okay, I was gonna say, so, okay. Reduce target's quick resistance when attacking with the Noble Phantasm for 3 turns. That's actually pretty decent. Only issue here is I didn't anticipate this to be the enemy boss with multiple break bars. If I did, I would have totally brought along some support for Fran here. Well, this is a good turn at least. An NP gauge buff is well worth using this for. 10% for a big boost. Give Fran a heal. Defense down. Quick buff. I don't like that burn demerit. Yeah, I really don't like that burn demerit. So the attack buff is tempting, but that's too big of a negative. Close to NP. Also close to just being destroyed. Why are you focusing Fran? Like, seriously, man? What is up with that? Actually, doot. Good hit. Oh, there we go. That's 1 bar broken. It also doesn't have any MP things. Alert level up. Defense and attack buff. Alright, don't kill Fran. Okay, Fran lived. We're good. Now we do this. This. And that. And get rid of those buffs, actually. I'll take a bit of an HP loss for that, and then smack. I should have done my Mystic Code. That's my bad. We got a stun, okay. Okay, yeah, this is done, man. We rinsed the second bar. Oh. I was honestly ready to use a command seal to rinse the third bar as well, but I guess I don't have to? Yeah, I was ready. What? I was ready for nothing. Okay. Okay, warning, you will fail the quest Act 3 Rallying Cry from the Columnist Region, Node 66, or Act 666, Node 3, if the support servant Minamoto no Raiko becomes incapacitated in battle. Do you wish to proceed? Sure. So I'm locked into Raiko. There we go! We're fine now. I guess I should probably bring along the likes of Merlin, maybe? Because he's a summer servant, technically. Is he not? Maybe at the top one. There he is. Yeah, Raiko's not going down if she's in the very back. Yeah, I'm gonna chop it in half. This girl really has a knack for breaking the tension, doesn't she? It's too big and chop it in half, but that's okay. You've done plenty to help. Now go on. Now get on, quick. Okay, you take good care of people. Well, of course I do. Any halfway decent collector knows how important looking after her dolls is. Though I suppose I'm not one to talk, since I've also been less than kind to some of my playthings. It's okay, Lambda. It's okay. Why are you treating me like a doll? Because you are one, aren't you, Frankenstein's monster? Your poor little bride doll created to be the vessel of the first human Adam, but you never did get the partner you were promised. I think that's a lovely concept, personally. If you like, I wouldn't mind helping your wish come true. No, I'm tired. Just want to sleep somewhere cool. You just want to sleep? Really? Somewhere fit or not, didn't you become a heroic spirit because you have something you refuse to compromise on? My wish already came true. Professor told me I should never have been born. I told him he's the one who chose my purpose for me, for existing. So I said he should find a way for me to fulfill it, but he didn't. So I looked for one myself. My body fell apart, but my pursuit was still inscribed in the throne. But now I know I have purpose just by existing, even if I am a patchwork monster. I learned that at Chaldea. Now I have Papa, Babbage, Master, Mordred. That makes me happy. Okay, I like that Mordred is included. Further evidence for the ship. So my wish came true. I'm different now, and my new lazy self was reinscribed on the throne. I see. Then I suppose congratulations are in order. I guess it wouldn't be fair to try and push my particular taste for tragedy onto you. Besides, this isn't the far side of the moon where there's no hope of salvation. If you have another option aside from breaking down, the more power to you. So you don't like lazy me? You're just not my style. Can we be friends? I don't know, but I suppose envy and sloth working together wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen. I heard you can make water. Will you make me a bath later? As long as you're okay with Nemo chewing you out afterwards. I also did try to want to make this pool on the ship's deck. Okay. Can I call you... Absolutely not. Oh, okay, okay. If that goes through, Fran becomes a daughter. Which is fine, you know. I'm perfectly fine with that. It'd be interesting. It would be very interesting if that was the case. I'm fine with that. You know, more daughter-roos, the better. Okay, did not expect that, though. Melt as a mother. I feel like she would do well. Oh, I think all that stuff was supposed to go on Raiko. Sorry, Raiko, I'm kind of stealing your thunder here by not even fielding you. But considering you dying would end the quest for me, I think I'm perfectly justified in my benching you here. Plus, we got a little bit more survivability with this setup here. The meme master does cook up a mean invincibility after all. Ow. Stupid logo shippered. Or chilliped. However you pronounce that word. Get that illusion up. Arts the Conqueror for some protect. And ideally, Zhang Yu gets an NP set for the next turn, or for the next wave. I can blast through that, and then whatever the third wave is, we'll go down to a second NP. Although I do have a command seal, and I'm pretty sure that I'm approaching reset here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the daily reset where command seals will be refreshed is almost approaching, so... You know what? Sure. Because I'm pretty sure my command seal will refresh here soon. Let's just go all... Why would I... No, I shouldn't have done that. That should have been saved. Scotty's kill should have been saved for the final wave. That's my bad. Got excited. Got ahead of myself. Okay, yeah, so the lack of defense down sucks a little bit, but we should be able to just... Oh, fatal battle. Oh, big guy. Oh, it's cinematic. A cinematic kill. Alright, I'm fine with this. Right in the weak chink in the armor. And down the ship falls. Forevermore. Silent. Here we go. We did it. All the torpedoes hit and the giant enemy ship's starting to fall apart. We've got the torpedo team safe and sound. And the combat team should be back soon, too. Good, okay, everyone. Brace for impact. What was that, Professor? Computer room here. That sounded like the engine noise. My hypothesis was it was Alpha crying out in pain, or just the sound of it coming apart. I see. Well, as long as it wasn't pinging for us. Blood. Huh? I'm sorry, it looks like they got me good. Yu. Lady Yang. Get nurse in here now, Professor. What's going on? Oh, that's clever. Taking out our sonar. As far as I can tell, that sound actually wounded Yang because of her delicate hearing. But that's not the only problem. When she gave most of her spirit origin to her clone so she could help out in ways other than being our sonar, it left her original self so weakened that a fatal injury like this will probably result in both her and her clone disappearing. I'm here, don't move the patient, I need to treat her right away. What the? You tweak your spirit origin to boost your audio sensitivity with no thought to the risks. I'm sorry, nurse. I wanted to be as helpful as possible. Master, we need a command spell. By my command spell, restore your spirit origin. It's not enough, we need more. Do it. Do it! No, don't give up. I'll use every last elixir we've got. Don't do that. We need to conserve our resources. I've already burnt 3 command spells. Sorry, Patty. Guess you'll have to do the last area without me. Don't say that. I can't do this without you. I can't go without your sonar. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Go, even after I'm gone. I hope you'll keep watching out for everyone. I'm gonna release my noble phantasm. Huh? Go, does that mean... Yes, I actually do know how to use it. And what it does, I just didn't say anything because it's dangerous. Because I'm your enemy. The enemy of the whole world. But, I don't want you to go, Lady Yang, so I'm gonna use it. I need to paint. Go, I need to paint the starry sky and the cypress trees that surpass life and death, far beyond faith, romance, and Tempe. Something from the eternity through the whirlpool of the stars, with a handshake to you. My study of cypresses in a village. Do you know it as Des Sternacht? She's painting a new reality. What's going on? Is that paint really oozing from the air into the canvas? Reality marble. It's a painting of the endless eternity I saw in the night sky during a particularly intense hallucinatory episode. I used to think it was one of my worst paintings, but now that I'm dead, I can see it has good qualities, too. At least, if you don't count the horrific gospel of the outer god, glaring at the world through it. Any foreigner who opens their eyes now will be turned into a god, and anyone else will be driven mad by the stars. So, close your eyes. Huh? Open my eyes wide. To become a god. Lady Yang. Oh, good, so you're awake now. Fully ascended. There we go. What happened? Her spirit origin changed. It's a side effect of her deification restoring her damaged spirit origin. I'm glad it stopped here. If it had gone on much further, she wouldn't be a servant any longer. You, are you okay? You look really glammed up. My apologies for the disturbance, friends. As you can see, I've narrowly escaped the jaws of death, and am once again alive and well. To think I would reach my ultimate form in this manner. I'll make the most of this second chance at life to serve all of you and my beloved Emperor, as best I can. Personality shift here, it seems. You? Forgive me, it seems the ascension of my spirit origin has altered my personality somewhat. A moment, please. There, I adjusted my spirit origin. Sorry guys, the you know and love is back now. Oh, it really is you. This is great. What's the matter with you guys? I knew it, it's too dangerous. Things might have gone okay so far, but a single mistake will change every foreigner into an enemy of humanity. My noble phantasm itself is a threat to humanity. I'm a pathetic excuse for heroic spirits. I don't have any right to serve you, Master. That's not true. You are very wrong on that. Go. Are you okay, Master? You look pale. I'm okay. I totally stared into this as well. I trust you to control your power, Van Gogh. I agree. If you were really an enemy of humanity, Van Gogh, you could have killed us with your noble phantasm at any time. But you haven't, and you won't. That tells me without a doubt that you're on humanity's side. You're hardly the first foreigner we've met who has the power to open a dangerous gate to another world. I'm told that's the case for Abigail Williams, too. So as long as Soul's okay with it, I'd like you to remain on the Nautilus, Van Gogh. I indeed feel the same way. Same here, though I guess that's no surprise since you just saved my life and all. Besides, we might both have weird spirit origins, but that just means we can do things nobody else can. So I want you to stick around too, Van Gogh, and once we're done with this operation, let's go to Chaldea together. Master, Lady Yang, Mimo, you're all so kind. Okay, I'll do everything I can to help, I promise. Yay, Van Gogh. Just kidding. I still feel like it might be a red herring. I'm holding out hope it's a red herring. Really am. And that Van Gogh isn't the true enemy and has just pulled Yang underneath her influence. That would be bad. Anti-ship blade has been added to backup request. Okay. So let's see if this anti-ship blade is enough to finally clear out the second region. So it is a big ship here, so I am going to want the meme Master Merlin. Scotty will be fine, and then we're going to want baseline Abby. Actually, what's the difference in bonus damage? It's 100% for Abby there. So this is actually fine. Okay. Go like that. There, and that. Enter combat mode. There we go. And let us begin with the anti-ship blade. Quick effectiveness for 3 turns for all allies and 1 stun, and remove the imaginary number from all enemies. This will cost us most of our remaining scales, unfortunately. But that's fine. We will be fine. I hope. Battleship Epsilon. Prepare to go down. So I know I will not get this in 1 turn unless I commute. You know what? I used a command spell. So it should be gone. It's only right. Also, I totally didn't forget that, you know, base Abby does not have the end. I did not do the strength thing for base Abby yet. That gives her the straight NP gain. Totally didn't forget that I haven't done that yet. Totally did not forget. Very well done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We get 3 of the sun things. I don't actually know their proper name. Hang on. I'm moving some people around here real quick. There for now. It's fine. Alright, so 5 fragments of twinkling stars and 2,500 survey points. As well as finally clearing the last bit of this second zone. Woo! Fully clear first and second regions. Alrighty. The third region is nearly done as well. Was this Epsilon? No, this is Zeta. I don't think that I have the command to take this one out just yet. I will check real quick, though. Is Franz good for this? No, it is not, so I will not be doing this one either. Alright, so back to the Nautilus. Idle Talk 2. No battles on this one. Let's unlock this 4th zone with some better farming nodes, so that in between streams I can farm up a storm and get what I need. Got. Oh yeah. A dream with a strong probability of coming true, huh? I've seen plenty of evidence in Chaldea's archives of other dream-related incidents. Even so, this is not a headache I expected. I'll say, that's really what is happening. Maybe there's something we can do in this dream to improve everyone's chance of surviving if it comes true. I suppose we could see if there's any other anomalies in Novum Chaldea right now. Well, if it is already nighttime, which is when I'm usually on duty, so there's nothing unusual there. Gordolf and the rest of the staff are on break. The Spirit Origin graphs are all in perfect working order. That just leaves the servants on standby, and they all seem to be asleep, too. Well, that reminds me. If the Nautilus's crew were to run into trouble, they would try to summon someone to help them, right? Maybe that would let us determine what is going on with them right now. Only problem is, there's no way to be sure. It's possible that one of the sleeping servants has already been summoned while dreaming, and is with soul as we speak. Then we'll just have to wake them all up and ask them if they... No, you're right, that wouldn't work. Any that had already been summoned would forget everything upon waking, not to mention that we would be depriving Captain and his crew of valuable help. Yeah, so unfortunately, I really don't think there's anything we can do right now. Good evening, you two. It's certainly a fine night, isn't it? Giles! Okay. He is actually connected to the Outer Gods, so... Hey, there's Giles Rise. How exactly is this a fine night for you? An excellent question. I just took a quick peek at the astronomical telescope with my mind, and I happened to see 2 fixed stars both shining with an ever-so-dim hue of green, not far from Mars. It's rare to see such a thing in the starry stretches of my mind, but all but impossible to predict. Thus I'm finding this night much to my liking. So it's just about your astrological reading of the sky and your own imagination, huh? I can't say I find that relatable. Definitely something strange going on here, though. Basically... Blah 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 blah. C'est incroyable. Oh, I do beg your pardon. This news was shocking that I simply couldn't help but unbelievable in my mother tongue. Ah, how wonderful. How terrible. Which is it? Or is it both? Indeed, I can scarcely believe my poor luck that I should miss an amazing opportunity. I will have to board the Nautilus when the time comes for this dream to become reality. Of course, I'll need to bring both the dark and light Jeans with me. Oh, I can't forget the young Jean either. And then there's the tan Jean I've been seeing lately. At any rate, given our current situation, it would seem we are experiencing an invasion from another world even as we speak. Like those fantastical stories, or fictional tales, or whatever you want to call them, that you and the foreigners like Gabby are supposedly based on. We've never been able to verify those stories with Magecraft, so they're kind of hard to believe when you can't even observe them causing any harm. Right you are, the outer universe is a place of fiction that transcends the bounds of reason, which makes it extremely difficult to predict or defend against. While it is not truly my place to speak on such matters, as I am nothing but a mouthpiece of a borrowed noble phantasm, I can share with what little I know with you if you care to hear it, my fair leaders. I don't know, if it really is a dream, I'd rather not give too much into theoretical credence. No, I think we should hear what he has to say. They may even be the whole point of the scene. I hadn't thought of it like that. Okay, Giles, lay it on us. Just be careful not to overstep your bounds. Not to worry, I have no desire to disappear by broaching the abyss, nor to be so boring as to put my audience to sleep in the middle of an ongoing dream. So we're gonna fade away, so we don't even hear it. Too bad, Giles, he kind of did. So, they don't even know that the Outer Gods are actually existing. And I'm not at the next zone yet. Act 4, the unthinkable dissolving. Okay. Come on, I need to at least get to the next set of farming nodes. Okay, we're finally in the 4th region. Nice work, everyone. This is it, the last area. It may not be as big as some of the others, but there's no telling what might await us here. Still, after everything this crew has overcome, I have complete faith we'll make it through whatever else lies ahead. Stay sharp, everyone. Yes, Master, I wouldn't let my guard down until all this is well and truly over. By the way, do you think it'd be okay if I clone myself again now? No, the risk's too great. Doing that leaves you too vulnerable. How many times do I have to tell you? Yes, you're right. I'll just stay on the bridge like I'm supposed to. Okay, now that we've all steeled ourselves for what's to come, let's go ahead and get the start. What is it? Are we under attack? Well, I thought I heard a pinging sound, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. You couldn't tell? No, I couldn't. There was something unreal about it. Almost like an auditory hallucination. Just what you want to hear from your sonar substitute, I know. Anything, baddie? I've been searching all around at max range and my sensitivity, but not picking up anything at all. Was that an explosion? Where'd it come from? Man, something's headed our way, like right now. I think I'm seeing something, but there's still no sign of enemies nearby. What was that? An enemy ship just fired one of their weaker noble phantasm level beams at us. Damage report, now. Port side here, thanks to new upgrades, it didn't even scratch our pressure hull. But I still don't want to take any direct hit from an A-rank beam. Enter full reverse and keep it silent. We need to figure out what's going on here. Aye, Triton wheel full reverse. Yang, Osaka Hime, tell us everything you can about that attack. I'm sorry I heard it coming, but I just have no idea where it came from. Same here, I think. I could tell from my bounded field that there wasn't something next to us, but I couldn't quite pinpoint where it was. Maybe it's some kind of sonic camouflage. Are they using white noise to hide a new silent phantasm the way we do? This is the workshop. I would seem the enemy has yet to another new adaptation. I'll begin studying the new development as soon as we are out of harm's way. Until then, good luck. Bridge here, copy that. Alright everyone, this will be the most pleasant voyage, but I'm going to need you all to remain on alert for the time being. Then we'll need to up our searching game to more than ever. You keep your ears peeled for any sign of enemies. I'm going to head outside the ship for a bit. Sonar Hime, out. Okay. Interesting. Have I unlocked the 4th sector, whatever you want to call it? Please? I have! I need 100... I don't have the new farming node, though. That's frustrating. I am very limited on scanning resources as well. I have 2 scans with what I've got. And now 1. This is my final scan with what I currently have available. I'm not happy about that. Shoot. Okay, actually, I have just enough to do this. I don't know why I was thinking I needed to find anything. I needed the 107,000. Good gracious, I'm all okay in the head. I swear. I'm okay. What in the world is going on here? We've had several of the same attacks now, and neither Osaka Hime nor Yang were able to detect the attacks ahead of time. We haven't even seen any actual void enemies this time, just their attacks. What is going on here? I don't know, but the fact is, if they wanted to sink us, we'd already be in Davy Jones' locker. This is the most unpleasant thing I've ever experienced since my bout with a powerfish tetrodotoxin. I don't know if they're toying with us or we're just getting lucky. Damn it, I hate this. I'm back from patrol. You already got the data I sent you, right? Yep, on it. I'm putting the images that I processed up on the monitor now. We still haven't seen a scale or fin of enemies here, but if we zoom in real tight on this one part... So it's nothing but shadows. Exactly, there's a ton of sus grid spaces here, but I can't find the enemy that ought to be at the center of them anywhere. We haven't seen a single attack from any of the small enemies, and we still have no idea where all these beam attacks are coming from. That does it. These waters are too dangerous for us to linger. For the time being, I say we head back to the previous area. Move somewhere safe. Take a breather. Actually, Captain, before we leave, do you think we could try sending a ping out of Varn just once? We think we'll be able to find these enemies that way. That doesn't seem likely. I don't think it'll help us find these enemies either. It'll be great if it did, but there's another reason I want to try. I want to try scanning the terrain here to see what's going on with these strange reverberations I've been hearing from the enemy attacks. Like you said, Captain, if they'd want to sink us, we'd already be sunk by now, so I don't think sending one out at one ping is going to get us killed. I see. Okay, let's do it. Mash, get in defensive position, just in case. Understood. Okay, sending out one pulse. No retaliation so far. Well, I just learned one thing. This area's exit is blocked off. What? Here, I'll show you an updated map on the monitor. There we go. It really is blocked off. How can this be happening? The terrain itself is changing. This has to be deliberately, if not outright malicious. Who's behind this? Why is this happening to us? I know that monstrous enemy ship wanted to stop us from going further, but we already defeated it. Did I not already tell you that ship was almost certainly being controlled by someone else? And if that is correct, this mysterious entity can only be telling us one or two things. I'm going to kill you slowly, or you shall not pass. If it's the former, we're simply done for, but if it's the latter, it would be worth seeing what happens if we comply and cease our attack. Sorry to interrupt, but we have another incoming explosion. What do you say, Captain? Alright, let's give it a shot. Shut the engines down, stand by. Mash, keep your guard up. Right. It looks like the attacks have stopped. You don't look so good, Cap. Yeah, you might be right, but can you blame me? I feel like a kid who just had his parent taken away his checker set. It's like our opponent's ignoring the rules and pinning me down by my head. If I don't snap out of it, this might even start to wear my confidence in my ability as a captain. Since the attacks seem to have stopped, I'm gonna lower the threat level for now and take a break for a while. I need some time alone. Everyone, we need a break time here. Nemo, can I stay with you? Vigo, sorry, but no, not right now. Right, of course. I'm sorry, I should have known better. I can't do anything to help. I want to pay Nemo back for helping, but I can't. Why not? Is it because I'm not really Van Gogh? No, that can't be it. I am Van Gogh. I am. All my memories, everything I know say I am. There might be some inconsistencies here and there, but I know I'm Van Gogh. The only reason I can't bring myself to believe it is because I lack conviction. I think my game just froze. Yeah, my game just froze. That's weird. That's very odd timing for the game to freeze. Is it a sign from something up greater? Who knows? I certainly don't. Alright, but I want to at least get the next farming node unlocked before I call the stream here. Resume. So what can I do to show my conviction? Knowing me, I can... Niglinith Zoth. Trouble suffering Tagol Hagol. Yulum Gurgog. Raffled Patagan. I hope I pronounced that right. Still nothing! Unlocked with more than 13,000 points, as well as finish investigating one or more shadows in the 4th region. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, that frustrates me. Was this the second? Yeah, this is the second region. I need the gunboat. Okay, use a silver. Show me the 3-star CEs. I need to find something. Show me excellent broke open. Onlys. Refresh. You know what? You'll do. Rhines, you will do. Alright, in Party 5, I will first switch Abby back to normal mode. And then we're gonna do this. If I need to flip and flop between each one, then I will. It'll be annoying as heck, but I need to get a better farming node. And it looks like this next node that I'm going to unlock is an Omni node for all of the searching currencies. So I desperately need that. Oh, shoot. I don't have the right setup, damn it. I forgot to put Rhines in the front. Merlin's still there. So I might not get as many resources I tend to get. Dang nabbit. I'm definitely gonna have to... Well, actually, since it is an Omni node, I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna need to cater to specific things. I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, I guess. Alright. Zhongyu has enough NP to launch the next wave. I just need, like, 20 of the scales, and then I should be able to get a good amount of scanning done of this 4th zone. Hopefully find an enemy unit and go from there. Hopefully is the key thing. Zhongyu's NP is guaranteed. And wipe this artillery shell, please. Good. Alright. Thankfully, this node is not terribly long to farm, so even though I don't like farming on stream, I will do this because I need to reach a point. And I will do this just because I don't know if I can do this without double Scotty buffs. So, do it, Zhongyu. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. We did it. Okay, we got plenty of stuff now. So hopefully this is enough resources to search through decently. Not what I meant to click. I have enough for 2 searches at this current time. This is a good first scan. No shadows. Come on. Scan there. Unless it's supposed to be these shadow things that I'm supposed to be going for. If so, that's going to be annoying if that is the case. They did say those are the enemies, aren't they? I might... Do I need to unveil one of these completely? I don't know. I might. For Lambda, I need teeth. Which one of these nodes gives me teeth in a decent amount? That was in the 3rd zone. light cruiser. Which is also the 5-star currency node. I don't need max limit brakes for this, because I'm likely not going to get it. Megumin. Oh, it's saved. Okay, that's pretty cool that it saved the previous thing I used for this node. Alright, and then I need to make sure I've got good stuff here. So, Scotty's Mash is Finn. Abby is Scale, it looks like, which I don't really need from this node. So, let's swap Abby for Yang. No, Yang is also Scale. XX is Scale. What is it? It is... Is Abby Scale? Is she an Omni? Hang on. Scale. No, she's not an Omni. So Teeth is Saber Berserker Avenger. Assassin. So bring Zhang Yu then. Yeah, sure, why not? This will work fine. And I don't like doing this, but it will help bring Sumanai. Okay. This should be fine. Go. I just need a couple of teeth to do one more penguin scan to see if I just needed to unveil one of those shadows. If so, I'm gonna be annoyed as heck. Get as much MP charge as we can. Because Oi actually has a decent chance of looping if we can get her closer. Doot. Just need a little bit more charge so that I can use Oi's first skill to generate. I don't think we got enough. Dang. Oh well. We'll get it sometime during... Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get it this round here, though. Start focusing that one down. NP ready. Aim. And fire. Do-do-dum. Good, good, good. We're seeing some teeth drops as well, so that is even more so good. And then just do some boosting. We'll do defense downs just to be safe. I like that you can fast forward the skill animations now as well. Alright. Oi. Smash. Good, good, good. Hopefully it's enough. I'm already going to be running over with the stream's intended length. But that's fine. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Alright. So back to the 4th region. And do a scan like so. We have 3 scans. That's not very efficient. This is more efficient. Sorry, Lambda. I intended to use you, but that just wasn't that efficient. Okay, so that is not that is not thing. I think this... Yeah, this is the most efficient I can go. Still nothing. Treasure chest is nice and all, but I need the frickin'... I need a fight, it seems. $1,000 points and a golden foe. I need a combat encounter here. I have... This is my last use of Lambda. Yeah, this is worth it. It hits 9. Still no combats. You've gotta be kidding me. At least this is gonna be scanning resources, so that's something. It's scale, so I can do more big blockchains. Okay. I need efficient scans here. This is an 8er, so worth doing. Do I need to go where the sonar is pinging? That might be it, because there's just there's a lot of sonar pings actually. Now that I'm looking at it. It's just treasure. Dang nabbit. Survey points, another golden foe. It's fine, but I need to find an enemy. Wait, why is it saying I have the next thing? I didn't fight anything here! Restricted formation, that's fine. I'm annoyed. I did not fight anything. I don't know why. Was freaking out there for possibly nothing. I need to unlock the freaking farming node. Oh, hey there, Master. Why the long faces, Marines? Well, we just saw the captain go into the cargo hold looking like he was marching his own execution or something. Of course, we can just tell how he's feeling anyway, since we're all connected. So when he feels down, we all feel down too. Though we don't feel the same way, because we've got different personalities and all. Sounds like the captain is seriously bummed then. Yeah, he's always had a strong sense of responsibility. And he's been feeling bad about bringing us all to this place ever since we got here. Things were looking up for a while recently, but now that's all gone, right? So, you know. But we're sure someone will figure out something eventually, so in the meantime, we're just keeping busy. Don't worry, things will work out, especially with these cute charms we got for good luck. Yin Yang's dolls. Looking at mine always helps me relax. We're pretty loosely defined phantom spirits, so it's just really reassuring to get something like this. Man, Yang's amazing. Not just the dolls, you know. She figures out what we want and gives it to us without us having to say a word. She helps out with our jobs, even the manual labor. She hangs out with us during breaks, plays games and with us, sings with us. Honestly, Yang may be half the reason the Nemo series, and by extension Captain, has held together this long. Forget being one of the top 3 beauties in the world, she's more like one of the top 3 nicest people. I hope we get to work with her again sometime. I'll tell you guys said that. See you guys later. Okay, later, Master. Friend, what are you doing in my room? It's cool in here. But I'll leave if you don't want me here. I can't really hang out. I just need to think. Yay. Bad situation. Gotta do something. Engage lounge mode. You're really tired, huh, Master? What's wrong? Can't figure out who's behind this. Honestly, I have no idea. And that'll help you. Don't know, exactly. I mean, knowing is half the battle. I get it. I do that too sometimes, because I get tired. Then Papa and everyone else do lots of things for me. They're so easy. Only someone smart would give me a hint. Someone smart. A hint. Oh, did you think of something? More like remembered, but yeah, I don't remember what I remembered. Then I'll go with you. Let's go. It's quiet. Too quiet. Bloodstains. Stand back, Master. My, did you think you could protect yourself on all sides alone? I sensed something missing came as quick as my shadow-proof legs could carry me. I should be able to at least keep the two of you safe. It's strange, though. Matt should have been the first one here, especially now that we've no longer on high alert. Quiet, something's come. Yeah. Ha. Huh? There's so many. Be careful, Master. I'm going to carve a path straight to the bridge. The blood leads to the cargo hold, though. Then we go to the other way. Understood. Then I shall make sure we get there, even if I must drench the path in the enemy's blood. Alright, okay. Nemo went to the cargo hold as well. But Van Gogh did something. I have no idea. Seven enemies. Okay. Actually, take down the big one. This is not a very nice node, though. 2 units against a bunch of berserkers. That's just mean. Like, seriously evil. They're both single targets as well. That's not good. That really is not good. Another 90? Why are there so big tentacles? Attack boost. That actually makes me want to do this. If I can remove debuffs. I can do this. Make Fran tougher. And then do something like this. Buster Brave Chain. I was hoping for a crit there. But lowering one of the Berserker's attacks is better than none of them. And Fran is almost dead. Shit. Four enemies remaining. They should not get this many turns. Heal Fran up. I need to focus down this final one, though, because it's about to NP. BAQ. There's a good crit chain. Fran is almost at NP as well, which would be helpful. They're both... Oh, come on! That's just being... That's just not playing fair. Assemble. You. Oh, that pit. I don't care. I'm not going to do it yet. I can burn a St. Quartz if I need to. Which might just be the case, because that thing regen a freaking enemy. Damn it, if it did not attack Fran, I would have been fine. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to use a Quartz here. Which I'm perfectly fine with at this point. Yeah, do it. I don't care. I'm annoyed. Very annoyed. Okay. Doot. No. Doot. I'm incredibly annoyed that that thing brought an enemy back. That was actually a very lucky turn. Alright. Can the next farming node be unlocked now? More. I need more pain, more wounds, more punishment. But I can't inflict any more on myself. So I'll have to have someone do it for me. I love pain. Van Gogh. Hey, Velvet. Welcome to the stream. How be things? How be things? Have I unlocked the next farming node yet? Please? No, come on. Just give me the final farming node so I can eat. I'm hungry. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's go. Nemo's being thrown in this lineup as well. Pull the muscle in your stomach. Oh, that just sounds terrible. Pull the muscle in your stomach. I've pulled muscles before, and that sucks. But in your stomach, like, if you pull a muscle in your arm or leg, you can at least rest it. But your stomach, oh, that sucks. Ow. Just ow. The damn heater again. What happened? Ah, you're bleeding. Please punish me, Nemo. I don't know why, but I can't die. Isn't that strange? I'm Van Gogh, but I can't die. Picked up again, not learning your lesson from last year. Ah. Well, third time's the charm is the saying, you know. What? Did your blood just create monsters? I don't understand anything anymore. Who am I? Am I not Van Gogh? If I'm not Van Gogh, then you don't need me. Especially when I just make monsters. So please, kill me, Nemo. You're the captain. You'll be doing everyone else a favor. Poor Van Gogh. Stop it, Goey. So what are you doing here? Right now, subdue Van Gogh for her own protection. Got it. Yes, poor Van Gogh. That must be terrible, you know. Poor Van Gogh. She's a tragic character, it seems. I feel sorry for her. Okay. But we're not fighting her right away. Okay. You make it sound like we're about to fight Van Gogh, and then you don't throw Van Gogh at us. But beyond being in pain from attempting to lift a heater and pulling your muscle, how have things been on your end, Velvet? You enjoying having a proper computer these past month or two since you got it? Nice, nice, nice. You looking forward to Scarlet and Violet in a couple of weeks here as well? Because I'll tell you what, I am very much looking forward to it. I have not been... Outside of the official release trailers, I've been keeping myself completely in the dark with what's going to be happening. And I look very much forward to finding out what is going to be. What is shall be. What is shall be. Having fun playing video games with friends and trying your best at figuring out digital art. Lechonk is all that matters. Lechonk indeed. Lechonk. I did hear it has an evolution, so I look forward to seeing that. Oh, Van Gogh, no. We don't need to fight. Nemo, kill me. Oh, man. Poor Van Gogh. Jeez. I feel... Man. Van Gogh has it rough. She's stunned and NP locked though. Oh yeah, I hope to be able to play it midnight of release. But I will at the very least be playing it the day after release and streaming it, so who knows? You might be on the stream. I don't know, well, it depends on how it works. I don't know if you need to, like, send a specific code and do it, or what. But I look forward to finding out. Alright, Nemo. I have no idea what kind of NP you have here, so I should probably find out. Single enemy. I feel like I probably need to target Goey here. But it also feels wrong to target Goey. I don't know. I am very sorry about this, Goey, but the needs... I don't know, there's no justification for attacking Goey here. There really isn't. Other than that she wanted us to attack her, so... I'm sorry. I hope this is the right move. It'd be wild if this was a, story thing where if you defeat Van Gogh, it, like, changes the story in some way. Okay, that was good. Would you like some pudding? Oh, that was a great part of the NP. That was a great line. That was actually a pretty cool NP, I'm not gonna lie. That NP was very nice. Very nice indeed. It's not gonna make me roll for Nemo, mind you, but that was still a nice NP. But out of curiosity, Velvet, what starter do you plan on going with? Wait, Coco, Sprigatito, or Quaxley? Because I know I'm going for Coco because when I arrive, I always bring the fire. Again, another lame line, courtesy of me. I belt those out all the time. You didn't get a Saber Fran from the rolls? I remember, yeah, you really went hard on Saber Fran back when she had her original raid up. Still haven't gotten her. That sucks. That hurts. I love it. Captain? No, we just need to get these wounds closed here and now. The infirmary's not far from here. I'll get her there. I'll go get her, Master. Heard what happened. I'll start treatment away. Right away. Keep him safe, Nebo. I'm going up to the bridge. Got it. Pains me to say this, but you're probably better equipped to handle this than I am. I'm counting on you, Soul. FGO is saying no summer servants for you. Well, maybe next summer? Who is next summer's summer servants? Oh, right. Next summer is the Adventure Island. That's right. You're rolling for more. You're saving up for January and such. Who are you going for specifically, if you don't mind me asking? Gosh, another limited node. Just let me farm the event currencies. I know there's a better node for that shortly here. I know it. I can taste it. 5 enemies. Target the big one down first. Muramasa and Maid, if it goes the way it should. Maid. Is Maid Alter? Is she on the raid up there at some point? But Muramasa, okay. But yeah, I'm probably, outside of the GSSR, I'm likely not going to be doing anything with the New Year's banners. I mean, don't get me wrong, Muramasa's a cool dude and all, but I don't foresee me summoning him, honestly. I don't really personally see the appeal in summoning Muramasa for myself. I think it's the most neutral way to put it. I've already got a lot of good Saber class servants, so I don't really have need for him. And yes, he's cool, but cool doesn't always sign the paychecks. That's not really a saying, but I'm rolling with it. I've already said it, so I'm gonna just go with it. Alright. Fran, I need you to get an NP here, please. This really isn't that strong of a duo here, unfortunately. Especially against Berserkers. I'm gonna be honest here. Okay, another one of these. It's probably gonna summon things, so it needs to go down first. Fran, NP gen, please. Okay, Fran has NP. That's good. She just needs to survive. Fran survived, okay. Now the issue is this other tentacle is about to go off. So let's lower its attack. Boost Fran. You're summoning Muramasa so you can go into the kitchen and make rice balls. Makes sense, makes sense. Rice balls is something I have wanted to try as far as a recipe goes. It was a while ago, but I actually found a pretty interesting recipe for, like, rice balls, but they're, like, coated, or not really coated, but, like, wrapped in, like, slices of steak, and I really want to try and find that recipe again, because it sounded delicious, and I really want to give it a shot. I think it's, like, actually a Japanese street food, too, or something, but it was a while ago I saw that video, so I really need to find it. I do need to probably learn how to make proper rice balls first, though. Figuring out how to make proper rice balls first would probably not be a terrible idea. I should have healed somebody or thrown up an evasion. I might get lucky here. There we go, Fran. That's awesome, Fran. Very well done. More sea urchins. Come on, show me the farming node, please. I'm getting hungry. Almost there. There's the bridge. Now, run for it. Mash, everyone alright? Master, yes, we're okay. You and me are fine. I'm super used to hiding out in siege. The Marines were a little banged up, but it looks like they've all recovered now. What about the other sections? Everybody alright? Contacting. Andrew here. We've got a few Nancy's pinning us down here. It'd be real helpful if you could send someone to help us. This is the computer room. We need help down here, too. This is the workshop. Baker and I are both pinned down. Send help as soon as... What's going on? Oh, it's you. Lambda here. I take care of the monsters in the after compartment. They're blocking the way to the shower. I'll pass by the engine and computer rooms next, but you might want to consider giving the whole ship an inspection to be safe. This is cargo hold. I agree with Lambdarillis. So we need to go over every millimeter of this ship. We can't let a single monster survive. Got it. The ship needs a good scouring. I love the idea of Lambda just, we're going to take a shower, monsters in the way, kill the monsters so they're gone. Came back safe and sound. That sure was an ordeal, wasn't it? Yeah, I want to take a bath and go to bed. I do too, but this isn't over yet. We still have no idea how this happened. Those monsters appeared out of nowhere. We've been anchored in place the whole time, too. Yes, about that, as I'm sure you can imagine, the Nemo series knows everything Captain hasn't seen and heard. Van Gogh was covered in blood, and then she started making monsters out of that blood. Okay, quiet please, I've done a preliminary investigation. Those monsters did come from Van Gogh's blood, but it wasn't be quite accurate to say she made them. Indeed, her blood merely served as the catalyst to some of those monsters. Once the blood is cleaned up, it will no longer be a problem. It may well be that some manner of spell activated inside her body on its own, whether she intended it or not. I have my doubts. It's clear her wounds were self-inflicted, possibly a consequence of her mental instability. My focus in the Nemo series is logic and reason, and that's telling me we can't rule out the possibility that this whole mess was part of an elaborate suicide attempt. Yeah, if nothing else, we know for sure that those monsters showed up because Van Gogh went nuts. I know she was too dangerous to keep around. You're still going to keep contract with her master? Yes. That is one of the worst things you can do for somebody that is in that kind of mind space, is try to abandon them. Let's take it easy here, Marines. I know your straightforward nature is a big part of your appeal, but be perfectly honest, I've never cared for the way you guys act so blatantly exclude anyone who's not in your group. Hey, you get to work all cozy in the computer room. You can't imagine what it's like for us being right next to the void all the time. This is the kitchen. I'm sorry to say this, Professor, but I think I agree with the Marines. I wish you would try to understand what it's like being on the support side. Well, you can never solve any of the really big problems yourself. Nurse, you must know what it's like to want to get rid of anything that doesn't belong here for the safety of the crew, right? This is Nemo Nurse in the cargo hold. I'm too busy training the patient to answer right now. Engine room here. Knock it the hell off, Bridge. Just because Captain's exhausted right now doesn't give you all the right to freak out. Our job's to beat the bad guys and protect the weak. That's all there is to it. So if Van Gogh's a bad guy, then we'll beat her, but we still gotta keep her safe, so... God, I don't know anymore. I need some ice cream to cool down. Sorry about this, everyone. This is memory partition's biggest weakness. When things get confusing like this, we end up with all sorts of conflicting ideas and discussions, just kind of deadlocks. This is awful. What should we do, Senpai? First things first, need to figure out why this happened. Take a look at... What am I taking a look at? Oh! There's a thing on the wall again. That's the drawing, Jean, you left on the wall before this all happened. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I tried to figure out what it meant a while ago, but I couldn't crack it. Wait, did you figure it out, Master? It's this... Okay, sure. We'll go with that logic. It's the stone piece from the board game Go. I've never played it. Remember where Batty sensed the enemy presence? There's a shadow grid on the grid square where Batty detected the enemy. Okay, but there weren't any enemies there. The enemy's not there, it's where the squares intersect. Okay, so these are all our statements. How is that the case? Wait, is that what the Go piece means? Huh? Yeah, like in chess, Go pieces are placed on the intersecting lines between the squares, not the squares themselves. Wait, does that mean the enemy's in between the squares? How does that make sense? It does. Besides, you and I haven't been missing anything in between areas, Machan. It's not what I'm saying. Of this board game like monitor, observe some kind of gap between the spaces of existence. I think I understand. Hey, yeah, that's something we may have been overlooking entirely. If we assume the zero-width spaces are lined up at equal distances from each other, exactly where the lines make up the grid that intersect then... Yeah, that would definitely explain the strange display glitch we're seeing on the monitor. So the very machine we used to observe this anomalous world has been bugging out. No, wait, if these impossible spaces really do exist, maybe it's because observing this world through the monitor actually caused the world to go a little nuts. Yeah, if we can't prove whether the people observing the world have gone mad, or the world itself has gone mad, Does that mean using a bugging machine to observe the world actually distorted the world's spatial structure, thereby creating gaps between spaces just like the lines on a Go board? Okay, I'm beginning to understand this. It might be simpler than that. You're right, Senpai. Someone must have distorted the void space at the start of all this. Yeah, so somebody must have observed those gaps using the machine as a guide, and it's only recently started happening, so it is somebody on the crew. We do have a traitor among us. It has always been suspicion that it was not a machine that trapped us here, but a being. Perhaps it was someone with the same kind of special power we have witnessed, and even benefited from numerous times this far. Yes, since Yang has the power to project highly advanced visuals onto void space entities, and the Go's blood has the power to convert those entities into real beings, then perhaps it was another foreigner who manipulated the reverse side of the world's void space into its present form. If that's so, then it explains the shape of the gaps between the spaces. Especially if we assume this foreigner got the idea by looking at this game board like monitor and recreated it, gaps and all. In that case, since we know beyond a doubt that Yang was summoned here from the throne after this incident had already begun, then its most likely suspect would seem to be... It's gotta be Van Gogh. She's the one behind all of this. We need to verify a hypothesis first. Okay. Good point. Then let's find out right now if these gaps between spaces, I'll call them Go board spaces for the time being, really do exist. I think we can say that both Yang and Osaka Bihime have unconsciously been conducting their searches under the assumption that the space we're in now is typically a three-dimensional one. So we'll completely reconsider that aspect when calculating to determine if there's anything that would contradict the existence of these Go board spaces. Okay, let's put our heads together, construct a Magecraft function based on this new hypothesis, and update the monitor once we have. In the meantime, we all need to keep a cool head, and actually, Captain, do you think you can come back here soon? I can't leave Van Gogh alone right now, and I can't bring her to the bridge now either. We'll figure this out. We can figure this out ourselves, I'm sure. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Have I unlocked the farming node yet? No! Gosh friggin' darn it! Okay, keep going. I gotta be reaching the endpoint soon. I need to eat. You're right on, Master. Once we re-examine the garbled scan data under this Go board space hypothesis... Drops the scissors, you need them. Exactly. All the inconsequences we've been struggling with have disappeared. We also found a way to adjust our targeting coordinates to aim at these Go board spaces, and devised movement spells that will let our weaponry reach them. Now we can finally torpedo enemies hiding out in spaces between spaces. All that's left is to give the signal to counterattack. Really, then let's see if it works right now. I'm sick and tired of getting shot at not being able to do anything about it. Do you really think we could do that now, with all this tension? Probably not. We have calls coming from inside and outside the house. Well, ship in this case, would it be wiser to focus on beefing up our internal security first? Not at all. The best strategy to distract from internal problems is to give everyone an external enemy to focus on. You're even more twisted than I thought, aren't you? Just a little Genji humor. At any rate, the Shadow Prefect, I have my own piece to say. Van Gogh is innocent. Believe me, I investigated her very thoroughly and I haven't found a single piece of incriminating evidence. Oh, come on. I could believe that if you were a caster or an assassin, but a lancer... well, I suppose I can understand your concern. Besides, she could have just glanced at the monitor. It wouldn't take any time at all. And who knows what's going on inside a foreigner's head anyway. Yeah, we still have no reason to trust her. Yeah. Oh, this is not good. Don't tell me. Enemies. It's mutiny time. Van Gogh's gotta burn. Okay. Nemo. Please calm down, Nemo Marines. There's no need for violence. They're tougher than I thought. And there's so many of them, it's going to be difficult to defeat them without injuring them. Who cares if they get injured? They're clones, right? Just cut them down and be done with it. Captain, can't you stop them? Captain, please say something. Captain. Yep, this is bad. The main unit's overloaded. That's starting to malfunction. If one of the clones gets destroyed now, he won't be able to recover their data for their spirit origin, which cause a whole other set of problems. Big ones. We can try rebooting the main unit, but myself, Baker, Nurse, and Engineer will all have to authorize it. At this rate, we'll all be killed before we decide on a plan. Come on, guys, stop it. Why are you doing this? We're all friends here, remember? Goey's a good girl, I know it. If there's something wrong with her spirit origin that's causing this, then there must be a way to fix it. And if there isn't, then I'll suffer myself, so please cut this out. Ah. My strength shall lift the mountains, and my might shall conquer the world. Zhang Yu is back! There, I've used my weakest attack to subdue all 13... 13. There's only supposed to be a dozen. I remember this, because I remember counting out them, and I counted 13, and I thought it was a graphical... Was it obvious all the... What are you doing here? I hope because I initially calculated this incident would be over by now. That seems not to be the case. My apologies, everyone. It seems my foresight was limited with regard to these events. Even so, the fact that you are all still alive must mean that 3 things I left behind to help Master have served their purpose. Oh, thank you, miscounted there, man. What? Does this mean the drawing I left on the wall was not sufficiently clear? No, we got your message there. You forgot the hint you just gave us. Ah, now I understand. Oh, I get it too now, Master. Indeed, of all the tricks for the culprit to employ... Huh, what are you guys talking about? Don't leave me in the dark out here alone. Don't worry, you're not alone. Most of us here, myself included, are in the same boat. Go on, Soul, just tell what it is already. Between the 12 Marines, Engineer, Professor, Nurse, we have 16 crew members altogether. And that's the Nemo series lineup who will be manning the ship for our training exercise today. And then they showed a picture of the Marines, and there was 13 of them. We were infiltrated from the start. There's supposed to be 12 Nemo Marines in total. So why are there 13? You there, quit faking get up. I really messed up there, huh? Never thought you'd get us all in one place like this. Can't believe it. How did an imposter make their way into the Nemo series when we're all using memory partition? I think that is exactly the blind spots the culprit took advantage of. You may all share what you see and feel, but perhaps you were too reliant on your sense of sight. While I'm sure you'd have noticed a change in your series sense immediately if one of your series were to do something abnormal, or if one of you went missing, there's no way you would have noticed any change when an imposter who looks just like you did the same. That you received no thoughts or senses from them made this easier. But I've been keeping an eye on the Marines all this time to ensure none of them got up to anything indecent. So as long as I'm around, I will not let a clone or two distract me from my duties. She did. You said that dealing with clones was tough, though. I suppose you're right, Master. I'm sorry for failing you. But then who could the extra Nemo Marine possibly be? Good question. Want to take a guess? Master, according to my calculations... Okay. It's a foreigner class. It's somebody that's infiltrated the ship. Abby wouldn't... XX did dive down here, but that was after we set off, and after it was already established it was a dream. Voyager doesn't have that kind of power. Is it Hokusai? Is it Oi? Because Abby wouldn't do something like this. It being Oi does make a bit more sense, considering this is the Void Sea, and her most famous painting is of the sea, and she's got a more water motif. Oh yeah? Then prove it. You're... Katsushika Hokusai. We have an enemy appeared. I think. Do we finally have farming? I finally have farming! Yes! Oh, I'm very close to being able to do this other one, though. As well. I just need 700 more. Done. I can get 700 more points, easy. Just get 700 points, so that I can unlock this other final node, farming node. There we go. We now have the final farming node unlocked as well. Awesome. So, with all farming nodes unlocked, I'm gonna call this stream here. In between now and Friday, I'm going to go ahead and farm up some more, probably using apples since I now have access to everything. And we should get to, hopefully, the epilogue, hopefully, next stream. But I'm going to be doing a lot of farming in the between times, so for now, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for you to enjoy, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I do ask that you please drop a subscription if you enjoyed. It would help greatly. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. I'm going to go and eat.